There you go. Hello, people. How's everybody doing? My God. Man, sleep is so good, y'all. I can't seem to get enough of it. I really can't. Especially when I have to like stream. You know, and when I say I have to stream, I mean I have a stream scheduled. It's always when I have to do something like that. Anyway, how's everybody doing? My God, this loading screen is taking forever. Good God. I had to like switch it out because you gotta be careful with that. But like when it loads up, I think it shows some pretty private stuff. I think. Yeah, it does. So that's why this screen is black right now. All right. So for me it's a Tuesday today. Okay. We'll put this back real quick. There we go. Okay.
Everyone has light in their heart.
You know, one of these days I'm really gonna have to like fix my kingdom. Like actually do something about this thing.
Another. Do you think a ponytail would suit me?
I always do my
Okay,
best.
guys, like so many people wanted to like talk at the moment. They're not this talkative when I actually like play the game off stream. Anyway, if you can't tell, I just got up. I really did. Like I'm not together yet. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, thank God I actually was able to like get up minutes before I had to stream. That's what's happening today. Welcome, hey Fifi, welcome to the stream, man. I don't know how many people are actually in the stream at the moment. I'm not seeing, you know, I guess I'm not seeing the thing all that active right now. Yeah. By the way, if anybody's wondering what's up with my castle at the moment, here it is. That's the thing. Trying to get to level 14. It takes 18 days. I just got it up and running. Like, I don't know, hours before the stream. Just today, bro. It's nuts looking at, I mean, that number's nuts looking at it right now. That's what you do. That's what you need. Yeah. Yeah, okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Let me just take care of these things. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe today we don't do some rolling on the gacha today. I mean, you know what? No, I should actually. But I'm hesitating though because there's not a whole lot of people in the stream. at the moment, so maybe it would be it would be a waste. Okay. I gotta like really energize up. I can't even speak at the moment, bro. Okay. I gotta like focus up. Okay. Yeah, okay. 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 Oh man. Alright, I think that's fine. Alright. What do you mean first time, bro? But welcome to the stream, Silver Wolf. Appreciate you being here. I guess we're like doing, we're starting off a bit slow today. Yeah, not a whole lot of people in the stream at the moment. I don't know what I should do. Why that? What the hell? There you go. Okay. There we go. Let's do this real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my god, I just missed that. Damn it. Take care of these things real quick. These are chores that I have to do every day. And just maintaining the kingdom, you know. Grinding it. Alright. Alright, I think we're good right now. Hi, lazy late up nights. You could say that, yeah.
Just a childhood friend. I'm sure he had a bunch.
Try using buy in bulk. No, I don't do that, bro. I don't have a whole lot of yeah, I'm not really doing that just because when I mean I used to do that honestly, but what happened was my coins just get depleted if I do that. So what I do now is I just usually buy the things that are in like single digits. That tells me what I should and shouldn't buy. And the tools are I just bulk buy them anyway. No matter what, whenever it's available, whatever's available in this part of the market, I just buy them. Because in developing the kingdom, you get a lot of them. Like the tools get depleted way too quickly. So it's just a good idea. Anyway, that's the thing. Well, that's over. Alright. This is almost over. Oh, crap. Yeah. So this is it, gang. We're back in this thing. I don't know if Fifi's actually back. On the stream listening right now. But after we do some rolls on the gacha, I do have to say something. I want to say something. Because I got heated up in the last stream. Like I really got heated up. It's what happens. I question my presence. Alright. Sometimes you are not here though. You're actually quite busy. And like, I mean, it's not your fault though. It's just curious if you're actually here. Anyway. Alright, that's good. I will have to say, because, you know, in terms of, I don't know, I honestly don't know. I mean, a bunch of people do watch these streams that we've been doing outside of, like, I guess you can call them outside the story, because we're basically getting into the Odyssey stuff and like the Red Dragon stuff to an as well. Those are very much a part of the canon. Like they're crucial information moving forward with the story that you have to actually like watch them just so you know what's going on. Like it's not just about supplemental stuff like, oh okay, what's this thing, what's that thing. They're actually talking about crucial parts in the story. So despite of that, there's not a whole lot of people, I think, watching these things. I think the viewership has gone down. But here's the thing. What's up, Mystic Flower? Mom found my YT channel and lectured me about my OC and he's shipping her with a freak. What the hell? What the hell? There's another stream I'd like to attempt, but I prefer this one. Nah. That's fine. Well, thank you for that, Beefy. I do appreciate that, I really do. Okay, there's nobody there. We can like get that later. Let me just roll one more. The reason I bring up Fifi and whatnot, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, you know, I've already said it last stream. This is Fifi's game. If anybody doesn't know Fifi, like he's the mod. He's a mod on the channel, right? He got turned into a mod because of how active he is in these streams that I do. But CookieRun Kingdom in particular, like in other games, he's not really all that active as much. I mean, not to the extent that he is in the CRK streams. What's this? I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, that's nice. That's actually pretty nice. Yeah, that's it. I say all of this just to say that, you know, I know there's a lot of people that likes, there's a bunch of people. Let's not say a lot of people, but there is a good amount of people out there that likes CookieRun Kingdom, not just because of its aesthetic and the arena stuff, and not just because of the cookies. They like it because of the story, right? And what I've said before, I'm not taking away what I've said about how the game has handled the Odyssey stuff, alright? That's not what I'm doing. But I will say, because I've just been dogging the Odyssey stuff repeatedly, honestly, in multiple occasions, in several streams. I've just been bad about how they've handled Odyssey. So in the interest of fairness, I would like to say something bad about my own favorite show, or about my own like favorite story, which is One Piece. I hate the arena. All right, okay. It's by mere coincidence that you somehow only stream when I don't have any other streamers to watch. Today's the first time streamers overlap with someone else's. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I love the arena. Okay. So Marina was only about the C and the B, please. Now, like, I want to use my epics. Master, I think. Hello, welcome guys to the stream. So yeah, yeah. In the interest of fairness, I want to say something bad about One Piece. It's been long-winded, honestly. let me like make this a bit more quiet. If you're somebody that gets like gate kept by a lot of older fans like me, you're somebody who got into One Piece, not in the very beginning, somewhere around in the middle, right? If you got into it, I would assume you got into it in like Wano, 'cause that's the most popular one, right? That's where you got in. That's how you got in. And you get a lot of people who are like, again, that gate keeps the community, the gate keeps the thing. And saying that, oh, you should watch the rest of the stuff in the very beginning and stuff like that. I'm here to tell you, if I am a person in your life that you think about when it comes to like One Piece stuff, and because I know that's not really a well-known thing. I think I'm more known as the CookieRun Kingdom guy rather than the One Piece guy. But yeah. But if you think I am a One Piece guy by any stretch of the imagination, let me just say this: you're allowed to like do that stuff. Like I think you're not less of a fan. You know what? No, I shouldn't say that. You kind of are. This is going horribly. But if you don't like going through the entire story of One Piece, I think that's fine. There you go. I said it. Because if you think it's not worth your time to like go to the extent, I mean not to the extent, but to go to go through the entire thing, I think it's fine. I think it's fine, especially for something like One Piece, because good God, that show. Because it's, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why if people are like even listening to what I'm talking about. I was gone for only 3 days. 3 days. I was gone for an hour, and I got Master 3. Yeah. Arena is there. You go. People are just talking about some other things anyway, but that's my thing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what I'm. Okay. Let's just do the thing anyway. Get to some Odyssey stuff today. I watched One Piece through recaps. Oh my god. How do you do that though? How do you do that? How does that happen? Anyway.
Delegation?
But yeah.
What? Is that something you eat?
Again, if I'm somebody who in your life who is kind of like a One Piece person, I haven't really done a whole lot of One Piece content recently, so I completely understand if you don't think of that you don't think that's who I am, but I'm very much am that. Yeah. It's just not worth your time, bro. It really isn't. If anything, going through the story of this game, and even like again being reflective about me spending my time on that thing as well, it's just not worth your it's just not worth it. You're better off doing something else. Yeah. I said it in the past though that it was worth it, you know. But that's kind of language I would say to people who are actually into it. But for a lot of people, I mean, if you're like on the fence on whether or not it is worth it, somebody like I'm not gonna be the one that convinces you to say if it's worth it or not. That's something that comes from within you. Whether or not you should watch this is in regards of whether or not you should watch the entire One Piece thing, right? To an extent, it's the same thing when whether or not you should go through the entire story of CookieRun Kingdom. If it's gonna be done like this, it's you know, it's very demanding. If we're gonna be kind with it. Oh my god. It's only gotten to like 50. That's like several days ago, by the way. I mean, you know, I've made some headway since last time we've been in this part of the story. I mean, and it's not like I know what's going on. I don't even know where we actually stop. But the plan for this, again, if anybody's not clued in on what I plan to do with this, is that we just go through the entire thing. I just go through the entire thing off stream, and then once I have it 100%, we'll recap it on a future stream. We can't deal with this today as much as I want to, especially with this one. We can't deal with this stuff today. The cooldown, or like the amount of time that you would need to let these things refill up, is just way too much. You know, it was way too much to the point that I actually got mad again last stream, last CRK stream. Anyway, let's go back here. Okay. So like, look at there. So many people like talking about Arena, not really talking about the story in and of itself. I don't know. Maybe they actually care about the story. And I'm not saying that, you know, they're in the wrong for not caring about the story. It's just, I think for a lot of people, yeah, it's more about the arena stuff and figuring out what's the meta and stuff like that. You know, I think there's been several occasions where people have repeatedly said that, you know, for them, arena is like the main game. It's the main content of the game rather than the story of itself. Like, the story is the story. If you want it, it's right there. But if you don't want it, you can just play arena, because that's where the competition is. That's the that's where you get your that's where you get the that's where investing in the game. That's the reason why you would want to invest in the game. And by invest, I mean actually pay money, use money in the game for like roll for good rolls, roll for like good cookies to use in those games, right? Yeah. It's just, yeah. At any rate, by the way, we should get this actually. There you go. Oh yeah, wait. Shadow Milk Cookie actually have... I can actually, like, upgrade Shadow Milk real quick. Wait a minute. There you go.
Hope is nothing else but a cheap trick of the mind.
Bruh. The arena and meta make characters lore-wise strong.
Deceit is a spiral.
Then the ESC pomegranate abuse in the ages will be the strongest, bruh. I really love Cookies of Darkness, okay. Yeah, like when when people are like, you know, just talking in the stream, I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway.
Each one of us has a purpose to fulfill. Next order.
Yeah, anyway. Let's just go through this story. Right now. Alright. I mean... Do I even remember what, the story is at this point in Odyssey? I have to recap it though. Alright. So for anybody that's wondering what the story of Odyssey is, it's a story that basically happens right around this part of Crispia. Right around, let's see. Right around here. Chapter 14 and chapter 15, right? And if I can remember something that Phoebe told me, it explains that's the reason why we got to this point in the story. For some reason, we're just in dream world, right? Explains it's the reason why we're going through here. And it also, in great detail, actually tells you it's just basically a continuation of what happened after the events of chapter 14, where Dark Cacao Cookie and Hollyberry Cookie are invited into Pure Vanilla Kingdom to meet with Pure Vanilla Cookie and for them to discuss their plans on stopping Dark Enchantress Cookie, who was revived by us, honestly. And to like stop her now. And in the process of doing that, Hollyberry Cookie and Dark Cacao Cookie still don't know that one of the cookies that they were hanging out with, like closely, like, you know, it's one of those, like, they have a very close relationship with this person called or with this cookie called White Lily Cookie. This cookie right here.
The truth was far more dreadful than I imagined.
Hollyberry Cookie and Dark Cacao Cookie still don't know that White Lily Cookie turns to this.
Let's hear.
Nothing lasts for.
Turns to this, I'm sorry.
Can resist the darkness.
Yeah. And Dark Enchantress Cookie. I'm just flexing right now, honestly. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm trying to recap. Dark Enchantress Cookie is the main bad guy basically in the entire storyline up to this point. You know, she the latest story in the Beasties is all about her, and you know, but basically what's basically happening in the latest chapter of the story is all about what is being built up in where we are right now, which is in Odyssey. So this is what happens in the first chapter. This is what they dealt with, is reconciling with the fact that this, their dear friend White Lily Cookie, actually turns into this. The main bad girl, I mean the main bad villain in the entire story. Like, you know, she's like serious, she's like legit a threat, you know. It's not just, hey, Dark Enchantress Cookie is like, you know, here, he's the main bad person, right? hate her and stuff like that. She makes a pretty good case on why you should hate her.
The truth was far more dreadful than I
But
imagined.
yes, I forget what chapter 2 does. Oh yeah, okay, I remember now. Chapter 2, like, cause for those who don't know, wait, that's the wrong thing. I should pull it up. Yeah, Odyssey is contained in like 3 chapters, but I just recapped before that was contained in this part of the story. There we are. And in chapter 2, they actually got to the Creme Republic, because one of the people present in that meeting in the Pure Vanilla Kingdom, where Pure Vanilla Cookie was talking to, you know, his fellow ancient cookies, is Clotted Cream Cookie, who was just a representative of the Creme Republic. And they are basically a nation. I guess you should say a nation, a republic that wants to help in the fight against Dark Enchantress Cookie, right? And the Creme Republic are the descendants of people who like ran away from Pure Vanilla Kingdom because of what happened before, when Dark Enchantress Cookie like was basically locked away, right? It's a bunch of stuff that happened before we woke her up. Again. So yeah, the Creme Republic are people that are from the Vanilla Kingdom. Anyway, they want to help with the whole hubbub around. They want to help to the cause of like fighting against Dark Enchantress Cookie. So what Clotted Cream was presenting to the ancients is that they have because the ancient cookies, by the way, these are the
Regret
ancient
awaits me
cookies,
down my
right?
path. I know it.
They have what is called a soul jam, and it's a very like hot topic. It's a word that gets it's something that gets passed around even when you're just going through the story, especially at this point.
Let me heal your pain.
And soul gem is basically what's
So
in their
fragile.
chest
It's all right
right
to take it
here.
This is my last
White Lily doesn't
chance to
actually
make things
have
right.
hers. Even in this form, she doesn't have it. So White Lady is actually not the best person to.
Let me heal your pains.
But basically, it's this right here, the one that's on his chest,
Let's hear it. But first,
and one that's on her shield right here. Those are soul jams, and they're basically the vestiges, or not vestiges. Yeah, it is the vestiges. It's the vestiges of their power that was granted to them by the witches, which is like, or basically like the gods in this universe. Anyway, you know, I'm getting deep into the lore, even though I'm just recapping stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not doing a very good job. Anyway, Clotted Cream Cookie. Basically, this person, where are you, Clotted Cream? There you
The
go.
reign of darkness will end at the hands of the Republic.
Says to these ancient cookies,
If you
hey,
fall,
you
get
have
up
this
again."
source of power that is very much powerful, like severely powerful. And we have this war going against Dark Enchantress Cookie. The more days that pass in this war that we have against them, the more we lose people, because they are just way too powerful for our regular soldiers. So what Clotted Cream Cookie asked them to do is if they could borrow these soul gems that they have and like experiment on them and see if they could figure out a way to like distribute that immense power to their soldiers, right? see if we can mitigate, see if we can spread around the powers that these ancient cookies have, so they can, like, you know, have a better, I don't know, better forces basically against Archie-Chinese Cookie. Anyway, at first they were like very much against it because Soul Gem again is one of those things. It's basically like the Power Stones in the Marvel universe, where it's a point of contention. Those things. It's a lot of people are interested in having it because it's powerful, right? So many people want to have it so they can benefit from it. They use it on their own agendas and such. I think Hollyberry Cookie was the one that said it, that because of this, there's like a lot of wars that had a lot of deaths that happened because of Soul Gem. So they can't just give it to anybody that wants it, right? They would have to be severely against it. So the Sierra K Lord Kahoot is gonna be fired after we finish episode 15. I don't even know if that's even a thing that we're gonna do, bro. If that ever happens, you're gonna be like the one. I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to put that upon people, you know. At any rate, didn't White Lily Cookie's soul split or something? Yeah, but that happens in Beastgeese, my dude. Up until this point, we don't even know that happened, right? As far as we know, when we're like in this part of the story, chapter 14 and chapter 15 of Crispia, White Lily Cookie is de facto Dark Enchantress Cookie. We still don't know whether we still don't know that fact. So you're getting ahead, Mystic Flower, but you know, I don't blame you. Yes. So, you know, later on we figure out that White Lily Cookie is, in fact, was able to, like, split away from Dark Enchantress Cookie. And actually, the first few chapters of Beastgeese is when you actually try to revive White Lily Cookie. So apparently it's possible for that to happen. For you to do that, hey, they can coexist, not coexist, but they can exist independently against each other. And by them, I mean White Lily Cookie and Dark Enchantress Cookie. Anyway, we're digressing anyway. Chapter 2 of Cookie Odyssey was about them getting to the Creme Republic and then starting their thing and figuring out whether or not this is even possible. Of like, because yes, the ancient cookies actually agreed of like not relinquishing their power, but you know, letting the Creme Republic borrow their soul gems in the hopes that they could spread out again. The plan, the suggestion of Clotted Cream was considered, not even considered, they were like approved. Like, okay, you can do this stuff, you can like experiment with it, so we can like spread around our forces, or spread around our power, so that we can have a better advantage in the fight. So we're now in the Creme Republic trying to figure that out, and in the process we really, chapter 1 and chapter 2 is based around the plot that apparently somebody's trying to like steal the soul gems outside of, you know, what they're supposed to just be doing with it, and that's, you know, for research purposes. Somebody wants to actually take them away from Clotted Cream and gang, right? And it's also just us figuring out what is up with the Creme Republic. Apparently, the Creme Republic is one of those places where civilization is very advanced. You know, a lot of people are actually living a very good life in the Creme Republic. A lot of very aristocratic people living in the Creme Republic, and Chapter 2 focuses on establishing what that city is, and a lot of just world building stuff happens in Chapter 2. Tells you about how there is classism within the Creme Republic, and at the point where Chapter 2 ends, there isn't really like a direct there isn't really like a they're not really like directly addressing that issue. It's just a lot of, oh hey, this is how it is in the Creme Republic, that these and that are happening, right? People like the espresso cookie, who's like the person, or like who is like the cookie in the thumbnail right there. Despite the fact that he's very heavily involved in like government stuff in the Creme Republic, he's somebody who has to deal with like rent and stuff like that. Barely able to make ends meet, you know. And there's also like, let me get into the map here real quick. So there's like in the city, there's like the upper part of the city. And then there's the lower part of the city right here. See that? I forget what their names are, honestly. But for the sake of making things honestly a little less convoluted than it already is, because this Odyssey stuff is very dense in terms of story, right? This is the upper city, this is the lower city. And if you can tell, obviously the upper city is a lot more pristine looking, a lot cleaner, and a lot more utopian-esque than the lower city right here. Honestly, if you squint a little, you don't even see there's not a whole lot of you don't even see a whole lot of houses. They kind of just, you know, blend in with the with the land right there. Okay, they're barely there is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, chapter 2 ends with the mystery of the because again they were trying to like get the soul gem, take the soul gem away from Clouded Dream and the gang. So chapter 2 ends with that mystery still being up in the air. We don't know who wanted to get them. A lot of the aristocrats that are like, they would that say they're in support of the mission of trying to like they're in support with what Clouded Cream is trying to do with the soul gem, right? A lot of them are like basically suspects on who wants to like get the soul gem for their own, right? That mystery is still up in the air. All we have now is like suspects, not a whole lot of what do you call them? Evidence is against them, right? We got some of them in there, right? There's a lot of things were just established in the second chapter. There's not a whole lot of stuff happening, and also chapter 2 is just that, and then also the progress that Clotted Cream and the Espresso Cookie have in regards to the experimentation and research when it, with the soul gem stuff, and they figured out that okay, if we're gonna extract some of the powers of soul gem and put it in another I forgot the term that they used. It's put it in another place where another person could like use them. They would have to use another type of like vestige, essentially. And they figured out it's like condensed sugar, right? Or you probably wouldn't. Anyway, nobody is like. Have you seen the newest HBC Bravers costume though? I have no idea about that. Hollyberry cookie. No, I have not actually. But that sounds interesting. Just hit Master 1 on your... Good for you, man. If jam, cookie, blood. Yeah, that's true. If they are soul jams, are they made of cookie blood? It's actually a pretty good point. You know, I hate that I didn't actually read that beforehand, but that's a pretty good point. Yeah. A lot of that stuff when it comes in regards to like just world building, like jam being attributed to be to like being their blood, essentially. That's not explicitly established, you know. Like, I don't know, I'm sorry guys, I'm, you know, in the world of anime, most of that like stuff like that are basically explicitly like established, you know, because I was hoping the same treatment and the treatment would be the same on this game, because the story is kind of for kids, or at least the art style is very kid friendly. So I would imagine that the story would have that kind of angle as well. Anyway, butter mozzarella, but I put them in wedding cake at times, plus royal margarine. Huh. Yeah. Did you drink water? You must hydrate. I know, man. But often when I do these streams, I don't really have to like wear. I mean, what I mean, I don't have to wear. I don't have to like drink water. That's not a flex, really. It's just, you know, getting water is very far from where I am, so I kind of don't want to do it. I think I've only had to like drink water once on a stream, and that was when, you know, I really had to do it. Fortunately, it's very humid where I live, so, you know, the atmosphere being very dry is not a concern to me, you know. Often, I mean, yes, it's not dry, but it's also very hot, so that's the problem. Anyway, she looks angelic, literally. Oh, well, that's interesting. I mean, she's not. I mean, it's not here,
I'm so
though, right?
glad to have you around.
Yeah, if it's right here, I would know. Yeah, I haven't even finished 55% of part 1. Oh, bro. Honestly, bro, I don't blame you. You know, in the final thoughts that I would do in regards to story mode in CookieRun Kingdom, if I ever get there, it's gonna be a long time before I get there, because it's just a lot of story. Hopefully I get there by next month, right? But when I actually get there, and I'll be able to like make my own say my own thought. I mean, my final thoughts about just the story mode, not the game in general, but I will say in regards of tackling the story is that, you know, there should be you should have your own discretion in going through it, because it's not just the content of it and how much there is in there, but it's also the execution that the game did for it, in that they're actively making it harder for you to do it in a more simpler way. Like, again, this is, how I'm doing it right now is I save a lot of this stuff in advance, so that when I would present it in like a stream, like what we're doing right now, there's gonna be a lot of things that happen, right? So I can do that with Odyssey, but with the other stuff in the special episodes, like this one, A Mermaid's Tale, or this one, Legend of the Red Dragon, I ran into a problem because of this thing. Good God, this thing, which one quill, not just like 5 quills, but one quill needs to be the next quill actually is gonna come. What are we talking about? One quill you would need to wait for like 40 minutes to come, to be here. They take 40 minutes to get it takes 40 minutes to get one quill, which is crazy. Okay, I don't even need to say how crazy that is, you just know. Like, I did the math, bro. Been doing a whole lot of math in this stream, much more than I'm accustomed to. But just getting them to like 100, it would take you more than a month. From like 0 to 100 would take you more than a month without even like buying. Oh, I just did that. Good God. But in the mobile, like the one that I don't have right now, because I'm using my PC on this, you would have the option to either buy it using your crystals, or you can like watch an ad, which is what I've been doing on my phone. Yeah. So what we're doing in Odyssey right now, I can't replicate it with the Mermaid's Tale and the Legend of the Red Dragon, because it actually doesn't operate in the same way. It doesn't have this thing, right? It doesn't have any of this. Yeah. And that's not, it's not a big deal with A Mermaid's Tale. I can like forget about this, right? We're doing the Mermaid's Tale because a lot of people actually like A Mermaid's Tale. The problem is this. The Legend of the Red Dragon is part of the canon. It's actually part of the story, like as what Fifi will tell me right here. Or even PFP changes too much will tell me it's part of the canon. So in regards to what we're trying to do with the stream series, or like the playthrough series, whichever way you want to put, whichever you want to call it, it's a problem. It's a problem. It's a thorn in my side, and hopefully yours as well. Because of this, because we can't go through this as quick as we would like to be. Hopefully you feel the same as I do. We can't go back to Beast Yeast stuff. And bear in mind, now Odyssey is should have been something that we dealt with during Crispia. We're well past that at this point. We're in episode 8 on Beast Yeast. And episode 9 requires us to go through this one. It requires us to go through here. Yeah. Honestly, I think even after we went through Hollyberries, we went through the Hollyberries stuff, it would be a good idea to go through these. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Hello, I am here. It's been a while, but I am here. Yeah, welcome, man. Welcome, PFP. I saw you in the stream. And also, a pool is right here. Include as 100% spoiled strawberry first. I don't know what that means, but sure, man. Let me guess, Mystic Flower perchance. That's crazy. I used to play Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery, which is like 1 energy unit in 4 minutes, and like there was energy required for 2 units just for looking. Yeah, bro, gotcha games, man. That's how they get you. I mean, I have to say, like when I say that's how they get you, usually I refer to, you know, the gotcha elements of those free-to-play games, of these free-to-play games. I hope like I thought like the predatory stuff only happens on the gotcha aspect of it. Like that's how it is with MiHoYo stuff, by the way. Like the story aspect of those games aren't really like, you know, aren't really like hidden in any sort of invisible walls like the ones that I've encountered with like CookieRun Kingdom, or to an extent Fate Grand Order, which because in a Fate Grand Order, like the hurdle the wall that you have to go through in that game is just difficult, which I think they've already adjusted to in recent years. So I think it's a little better in that. I'm not sure though. I mean, it's been a while since I played that game. But yeah. Like I thought these things, I thought it just ended there, but here we are, where they actually are actively like trying to, you know, not let you speed through the story as much as you want to, which sucks. Anyway. It 100% is. You need to watch this to comprehend properly the lore behind a certain trio of cookies. Yeah, I know, bro. Again, the price of doing it right. The price of doing this right is reconciling with the fact that, you know, this even. I can't even muster the fact, or the anger that I feel about how annoying that is. I hate it so much that I have that. Not just me, but for any prospective new player that gets interested in the story and wants to do it right, they have to sit through all of this. Not sit through all of this. They have to go through all of this, because it's not an endeavor that you have to sit through. You can't just sit through all of this in one sit through, if that makes sense. You have to come in here day after day after day, put the time in, so you can actually actively like chip away the content, which is a weird thing to say as somebody who likes to, like, you know, especially right now, as somebody who wants to, like, you know, have a bit of a control on on how I want to, like, experience a story. Like how I want to do it is I want to go through it. I want to sit through all of it. Like a good, I don't know. It sucks. Anyway. I'm scared, bro. Episode 15 is next week. Oh my god. Again, I said this already. We should have been there like 2 months ago. We should be there 2 months ago. PvP changes too much. We should have been there. And I'm not saying that we should... I'm not saying that we skip Odyssey. That's us skipping Odyssey. The content in Odyssey and Legend of the Red Dragon, right? We can go through all of these things. If this thing didn't exist. Like, the content of it, we could have gone through all of that. In the time that we've spent just trying to, like, get this stuff going. If this wasn't a thing, good God, man, we could have gone through that. But we're here, and I'm not making it any better, but just talking about it and mulling over it. Like, we all know it sucks. I mean, I've already said it multiple times that it sucks, and I don't think you guys need me to say that more. To say more, to say what you guys already know. Anyway. Yeah. Royal Margarine mention? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I'm sorry. By the way, I really should drink some water. So before we start with this one, as I'm coming off a very long and tangented rant again, I'm gonna have to drink some water, get some water. I'll be right back. People hate him too much just because he's flirty, but not enough cookies riz the player directly. Oh, is this? That's Madeline.
Victory.
Royal. Oh.
Becoming a dragon rider is no easy.
I have actually not mentioned Royal Margarine yet, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna meet him in Legend of the Red Dragon. I would assume. Yeah. I suggest to make things faster, you go through the main levels to progress the story and do the side ones after you've watched all of it. That's not a whole lot better. I mean, that's what we've been doing. PvP changes too much, honestly. Yeah. And the way I go about it is that, in regards to Odyssey, is that I want to, I mean, where I feel comfortable in like going through the story, like making a stream about this stuff, is that if I have completed, if I have 80 completed missions, right? So like yesterday I could have gone here. I could have streamed this game, but I wasn't feeling up for it. I mean, I actually had to do something yesterday where I couldn't stream. But anyway, I could have streamed. I mean, I could have streamed yesterday. I didn't, but yeah. Just 80, like if I had like 80 or 160, right? That's where I feel comfortable in like going through the Odyssey stuff, and that's with the side stories. That's me going through the side stories as well. And the reason I mean, I kind of want to like finish every single thing, because when you do that, you actually are able to access the story here, right? Because the sad thing is I can't access the story here just because, yeah, you need 100% to access it. Basically, you have to go through the entire. You have to get every encounter that is in that chapter, because this is chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. As you can see, I still haven't unlocked them, and I want to do that because I want to make like a recap, because again, the game is not really making it any easier for me to do that. At least this is a little better. But yeah, they're not making it very easy for me. And I really want to like really want for that to be streamed, because not a whole lot of people are interested in going through Odyssey because of this very reason. It's a schlep to go through. I have returned. Well, welcome back, Valerius. Yeah. And I don't have the patience. I don't know. Odyssey is 8 hours long in real time. Oh my god. Dude, one chapter of Odyssey, you have to go through it at least you have to go through Odyssey at minimum. You need like 2 weeks to go through Odyssey. Of one chapter of Odyssey, minimum. That's you not engaging with the side content that they present to you in the chapters. You need at least 2 weeks to go through it, which is nuts. It's, yeah. Again, like I said with Fifi, I don't know if he's still here. Pretty sure he is, but but I like mentioning it just so I wake him up every once in a while. It's like the game. It's like the devs themselves are ashamed that they did Odyssey. To me, it feels like they're hiding it. It really feels like if they're gonna go through this rigmarole of, oh hey, you have to like get it to 100%, right? So you can access it here, or hey, you have to go do this thing on a daily basis, just so you can like see more of that story. Story, by the way, that is that deals with a lot of like the canon stuff that they're telling in the game. It's like they're ashamed that they did this. You know, it's either they're ashamed to do this, they're ashamed of the fact that they did this, or they just don't respect your time. And either way, it makes them look bad. All right. Either way, I suffer. Because it means I have to like, or we suffer. You suffer. Any prospective new player suffers. Who actually, again, not a whole lot of people. Fifi would attest to this. Not a whole lot of people are interested in the story. They just want to play through the arena and like, again, take the story aspect at face value. They're not even dealing with this stuff. This is not a popular content in the game, you know, and they haven't adjusted it since it was done. I don't get it. Anyway. I hate that when I go through this story, I always have to like I always have to like go through a little rant because it just sucks, man. I'm sorry. I try to avoid it. It comes out of me. It just sucks. I'm sorry. I still have to watch chapter 1. I'm sorry, bro. I get it though. Don't worry. Which chapter 1? Oh yeah, you know what? No. Chapter 1. Yeah, I got you. I don't know how to, I don't know. Don't watch The Mermaid's Tale that I did, because that one sucks. I didn't even know how much story you can get out of that, but yeah, anyway. Boy, I can't wait for the April update to be the most random thing ever right after episode 15. Yeah. I mean, you know, they have to figure out what they're gonna tell now. Oh, you know what? They don't have to figure it out. I'm pretty sure there's like, you know, there's other things that they can like pivot towards too. Not at, you know, the thing that they've been building up since the inception of the game has basically been over, right? We still don't know what happens in chapter 15. I'm pretty sure. I know of some like a little bit tidbits of it from what you guys have been telling me. Right? That, you know, it's that big of a deal, and it's a shame that I'm still not there yet. Because I made the stupid idea of like dealing with doing this the right way. But yeah. I'm back. I don't want to sound like a lore skipper, but Cookie Odyssey is just too much to take in. Mystic Flower, buddy. Again. I really don't blame you, bro. You know, I don't blame you though. I really don't blame you. Don't worry, bro. I can relate Mystic Flower. Grinding it was too much, so I just watched it on YT. I was too lazy to finish it in game until I started working on it last year. What I said before about skipping side stories, I meant specifically the Red Dragon because how fast it will strain out. Well, after Odyssey, that's like the only thing we have to go through. So maybe after Odyssey, maybe after Odyssey, I'll leave the Mermaid's Tale and Legend of the Red Dragon some other day. I will still try to go through it, because again, I've decided to just, and I am still working through it. Like right now, again, you weren't here the last stream. PvP changes too much, but I've been working through this thing. How I do it is I just go through it. I just go through the content and I skip the entire cutscene. I just, you know, working on the idea that if I finish the entirety of it, we'll unlock the special record here, and we can like access it here. We can like watch it together in a more streamlined version, because the game wouldn't let me do it. You can't do that if you have to actually follow what the game wants you to do. So yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. Especially like Legend of the Red. I mean, I've seen very little of it, but it looks interesting. So I can't miss that. You know. Yeah. Odyssey is truly despair-inducing, and I can't help but relate. I literally temporarily quit Zero K when it first try. Oh my god, finally somebody understands it.
Your values are what make you a paladin.
You know, when I don't know, Fifi's probably in the stream, but whenever I talk to him about Odyssey, specifically Odyssey, other times are like, other times he's not like that, but whenever I talked about Odyssey, he's like in copium mode, like, you know, he's trying to like see the silver lining of it and somewhat, and I get it, bro. It's his favorite game. I can't judge him for doing that, but it's bro. Let's call it what it is, bro.
Model citizens never live.
Why I am here?
Yeah. So it's nice when somebody actually gets it. I plan on quitting temporarily, you know, just for a few months. 12 grade classes will be starting soon. Yeah, don't worry. Completely get that. Totally get that. I'm honestly worried if episode 15 will make me doubt Zero K's writing choice, because I'd personally be kind of upset if the beast... Just hope they don't fumble anything. Yeah. By the way, PFP, you know, I don't have to tell this to you, but, you know, keep those things on the down low. Yeah. I mean, on the topic of like quitting stuff, maybe after I've gone through maybe after we've gone through episode 15 of Beasties, maybe I'll stop doing series where story is very prominent in the experience. Like, you won't see me playing Uncharted anytime soon. Or not Uncharted, but The Last of Us. Something like that. Something very story focused. Maybe I won't do that for some time because of this thing. Because of something. I mean, you know what? No. I might do something like that, but as far as a mobile game like this is concerned, I'm gonna have to take a break, bro. I swear to God. This Odyssey business is just... I might go through some of the other games that I basically stopped playing, you know. Go back to those stuff. Go back to like not a whole lot of views on my stream, or yeah. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry, guys. I don't know why I'm back here again. I don't know. We went back here. Anyway, let me just go through this real quick. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I promise I will go through the day one today. There you go. Alright. Let's actually do that now. Can I repeat if her minions betray her? The stick flower, I'm gonna have to make you, yeah. Put you on timeout, bro. You're kinda like talking about the story now. And I did say, it's on the screen, bro. Please read. Yeah. I'm gonna put you on warning, Mystic Flower. Like, please, bro, please. It's in the screen, my dude. Like, come on. Like, do I have to make it bigger? I can make it bigger, you know, if that's... Like, I'm sorry, bro. I know, I mean, it sucks. I know it sucks. I wanna talk about it as much as you do, but I don't know about that, bro. And if I go to the chat, I'm gonna see it, and it's gonna suck. I'm sorry, bro. Here we go. No, you were talking about pomegranate stuff, bro. Like, I saw that. Yeah, no, you know, yeah, you know. I'm sorry. Anyway. Let's actually work through me being able to talk about that stuff, right? Here we are. Let's lock in. What you got?
The soul gem's energy is stabilized and is pervading through every granule of sugar.
Let me make this louder right now.
And the aroma of espresso emanating from its very core is fascinating. This is the very first candy of its kind, created from the power of the ancient heroes themselves.
Okay.
Hey, Espresso Cookie! You're still here in the Institute? Did you get any sleep at all? Oh, what's that? It looks like candy and smells like coffee. Is that?
It's coffee candy.
I believe our goal has been achieved. I have succeeded in creating a candy that is capable of retaining the power of Soul Jam.
There you go.
That's so cool! I knew you could do it, Espresso Cookie. Does everyone know yet?
No, not yet. I was intending to report to Clotted Cream Cookie regarding these results. Care to join me?
All right. Imagine this day going through. Oh my god, there's 5 days. All right. Shit, man. Okay. How long have I been streaming? Good god, it's been an hour. Anyway, we got a long day ahead of us. Not making it any faster.
Is this true? Are you certain? You've succeeded in creating a candy capable of storing the power of Soul Jam.
Yes. The energy of Soul Jam has been transferred into a receptacle of compressed sugar.
There you go.
Finished with a few drops of espresso.
Because of course that's
No,
important.
I have yet to ascertain as to why espresso is the key ingredient for its stability.
Espresso Cookie! We heard the news! Is it true?
Are the 3 Soul Jam unharmed and intact?
Yes, they are in perfect condition. Not a single crack or blemish. My experiment only extracted the smallest sliver of energy. The Soul Jam are essentially identical to before with no change in aroma or composition.
Soul Gem has
What will you be
aroma?
calling
What?
this new invention?
The outer layers are essentially the same as ordinary candy, but contained within is the power of the ancient heroes themselves. Magic that cannot be contained. Magic that cannot be matched. I shall call it Magic Candy!
There you go.
Magic candy! It's simple and sweet.
I concur. The magic candy must be presented to the elders at once. Achieving success in such a short window of time is no small feat. You have performed nothing less than a miracle, Espresso Cookie. Your miracle shall be the greatest gift for all cookies. This may well indeed signal a new era for our republic.
I just got Silent Salt costume. Good for you, man. I mean, I wish I got Silent Salt Cookie. By the way, I've been kicking Silent Salt Cookie's butt in Arena. Because apparently, the hard counter for him is Hollyberry Cookie. And I don't even have Hollyberry Cookie, like, completely decked out.
Battle wounds only make me strong.
You know, these are not, like, well set up at the moment. And her thing right here, I mean, this is alright. I mean, but this one I don't think is all that good. So, despite of that, like, I'm still making a bunch of headway. She's such a good counter against Silent Salt Cookie. It's great. And, you know, I'm happy about it because, like, whenever I see Silent Salt Cookie in Arena, it's just trouble for me. So that's been fun. Anyway. I thought you put me on time. No. I gave you a warning. If Fifi was here, she would have he would have probably, like, already put you on timeout, you know. But I gave you a warning. Like, just please, no spoilers from now on, alright? Funny how they never bring these up again. Like, I swear, they never bring up the magic candies again, lore-wise, after Odyssey, as far as I read. Really? Why are we here then? What the hell? Oh, that sucks so much, man. Loyal trees better than HP though in terms of survivability. Yeah, I actually don't have a millennial tree
My faithful wind
in the best toppings right now. Apparently this is how you set him up. You guys tell me how good this is, by the way. If this is what you guys use in your millennial tree cookie. Awakened Vanilla does nullify Silent Salt's silencing thing, but PV is very optimal. Bunny is just bitter. Yeah, so true. Okay, nobody's gonna talk about it. I guess, you know. I'm gonna put this as, yeah, maybe that's how I should do it. And I'll do that at some point, but not right now. You need full HP toppings. Be squid on tree, man. 100%. Yeah. I mean, I got money on. I got coins for it. I'm good for it. So I'll do that at some point. I don't know, because settings guide isn't the best actually. Yeah. I mean, I read through
to the whispering of the
I read through all of this. I read through all of this, like when I got Millennial Tree, and a lot of his skills rely on his HP, his max HP. So this isn't really, you know, this isn't like the worst thing for him to have. So. And I'm just going off from what you guys told me, like from the very beginning of this playthrough that we've been doing, and you guys said like HP is not really all that commonly used in the meta. So that's why, despite the fact that I read through all of this stuff and seeing how much of his skill relies on his max HP, I still said, oh, you know what? We'll just put these on him. Because once upon a time, Millennial Tree was my DPS. He's not even just the sub DPS, he was my DPS. He was like the highest highest level cookie that I've got. You know, most of my DPS comes from him. That's before I've set it up Burning Spice, but that was a long time ago. Anyway, it needs to be reconfigured, recalibrated again, I suppose. Yeah. They messed up the Snapdragon. Apparently. Haven't really used Snapdragon. I think I've only got her or him? I don't know. I've only got them quite recently, honestly. So I haven't really finagled through him. But according to you guys, apparently they're not part of the meta, so I don't really think about Snapdragon. I think from when I started playing, you guys said they fell off the meta, so don't have to think about him. I have full HP set on him, and he's like 1.6 million HP. It's mostly for arena, but his cooldown is very short, so it doesn't matter if no CD. Oh, so true. I've seen it in action. It's like his cooldown is like no joke. I swear to God. I mean, again, bad synergy for Millennial Tree would be somebody like Burning Spice or even like Holly Berry. Which, you know, Holly Berry and Millennial Tree is kind of like very redundant in terms of like arena matches, right? But cookies that basically pushes the enemy away from the party. I always thought has bad synergy on what Millennial Tree is doing, because he needs the cookies and even like the enemies to be close to him. And when he does his like skill, he stays put on his position. He can't move. So yeah, if you have another cookie in your team that pushes enemies away from Millennial Tree, he's not doing the optimal thing that he's supposed to do. That's what I figured. Yeah. It's one of the rare chances that I actually think about arena. I'm usually like just super hyper focused on like the story aspect of the game. Yeah. I'm the best person for build recommendations. If you need help, just ask. What toppings do you use for him BFP? For Millennial Tree, full HP, biscuit, and toppings for damage, res, and HP substats. Oh yes, salty peanuts. They're the ones that give HP. I suck at building my cookies. No caramels give at this point speed. Attack speed. I didn't read that. Yeah. Anyway, let's go back.
Venerable elders, I hereby present to you the fruition of Espresso Cookie's research. A new, revolutionary candy never seen before in the history of Earthbread. We call it Magic Candy.
Fascinating. The legendary power of the ancient heroes is contained within that small and common piece of candy. How is this possible?
Well, funny enough, damage resist toppings have fallen off. Oh my god, seriously? That's what I was planning to put on Hollyberry. You know, the ever-changing meta, I suppose. The name of the game. Yeah, I already told you, Mystic. It's healthy peanuts. Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go. I feel. Yeah, you seem tired, Mystic Flower. Like, yeah, go to bed, bro. I'll be building my OC. Yeah. Chapter 3 introduced magic candies as a mechanic to buff epic cookies, but like 90% of them are useless. That's sad, bro. Oh, is that what those are? Right. That makes sense. I mean, if they suck, yeah, sure, but lore-wise, it makes sense. Okay.
Typical everyday candies were not able to serve as receptacles for such energy. They shattered immediately upon every attempt to transfer even a fraction of power. By using espresso as a stabilizing agent, the receptacle was able to safely harness the energy of Soul Jam.
I don't understand how espresso factors gives it that factor. Like, espresso for anything, like, would jolt anything, right? Because it's a burst of energy, if I have it right. It's concentrated caffeine. Whatever.
I wish to witness this magic candy's power with my own eyes. Is it possible to see a demonstration?
Espresso Cookie, a demonstration, if you please.
Such power. Marvelous. It's as if the entire Lyceum is emanating deep, rich coffee from its very core.
The frothy crema is dazzling, akin to a masterpiece of art.
The aroma of coffee lingers in the air, still strong and pervasive. I never knew magic could be cast with such properties.
Our primary goal was to share the power of Soul Jam with others in need. How fares your progress on that front?
Now that Espresso Cookie has discovered the recipe for magic candy, it will not be long before we can replicate the process and create more.
These so-called magic candies will become the Creme Republic's greatest asset.
I hate this voice, bro.
Our city will soon become the force that will decide the fate of
I mean, it fits him, but good God, bro.
Before we celebrate this newfound discovery, there is still one matter of concern.
Like, I
to
wish, who
address.
was that? Custard Cookie? I wish Custard Cookie's voice actor and Wildberry's voice actors like switched to each other. Yeah. Because Wildberry is like a very prominent presence in the entirety of the story. And I think that voice would have made him much more audible than he is now. And then Custard Cookie would get the very deep voice that you can barely hear. You have to like turn up the audio. But it doesn't matter because you barely hear him talk. So that'll be nice. You know, and it would fit their personality, I would think. Anyway, I'm sorry. Getting sidetracked again. In comparison, though, crystal gems have no lore explanation whatsoever. They're the best legendaries, but only like 2 are actually important right now. So true. I mean, Millennial Tree doesn't have a crystal gem. Wait, who's the two? Like, I know Green Archer. Wind Archer. Wind Archer is one. Who's the other one? If you're still here, if it changes too much. Is it Black Pearl? I'd be surprised if if Black Pearl's actually viable in arena, or even just world exploration. That would be surprising to me.
The ones who attempted to steal the soul gem, the cookies in white masks.
Oh, true.
Is it possible that these sinister figures have infiltrated our republic much deeper than we realize? Perhaps even receiving aid from our very convocation.
Ooh. Wind Archer is 100% important because of how much of a better damage dealer he becomes. The other one is Sea Fairy. Oh. Oh yeah, guild stuff. Right. I got you, bro. I got you on lock. Don't worry. Completely understand that. Yeah. But I think I'm gonna have to build... No. I have to build Sea Fairy. Because I'm not really using Wind Archer in arena at the moment, and I'm not even using him in world exploration right now because Dark Enchantress Cookie basically overtook that.
Why are you bringing this up at such an occasion?
Are you genuinely suspecting the convocation of elders of such a foul plot?
The others are extremely optimal, to be honest. I mean, if who was it? The heroic cookie, the guy with like the straw hat, right, and the bow staff. If he gets a magic candy, then that might make some headway in the meta. Might rattle the meta, honestly. I mean, one could hope, but yeah. Anyway.
Ruling yourself out of such suspicion warrants suspicion itself. Huh. Are you not an elder of the convocation as well?
Ooh.
Esteemed colleagues, my friends, such arguments are beneath ourselves in the Lyceum. The divine light shines down upon us as we speak.
The soul gem will be safely secured and placed under constant supervision. Simultaneously, it is imperative that the power of soul gem be shared with others as quickly as possible. I need not remind you that our foe is Dark Enchantress Cookie.
Oh yeah.
The single greatest threat to the safety of Earthbred.
There you go.
I propose the convocation be adjourned for today. But, as we have succeeded in creating magic candy, let us share a toast. Refreshments have already been prepared.
Milfia sharing HP's VA is luckily something I just realized, even if the voice is so similar. I didn't even know, bro. I didn't even know as well. Don't worry, bro.
Haha! The news about magic candy has brought a smile to everyone's face. And I noticed each of the elders glancing at me the entire time. Oh, my renown and fame shine with radiance wherever I go.
Ah, Sir Madeline Cookie. There you are.
Elder Mulled Juice Cookie of Engineering! To what do I owe the pleasure?
I think I'm seeing now why people like Fifi actually suggested Mulled Juice Cookie to have a Spanish accent whenever I had to like talk talk like him.
Have you seen Espresso
reading his
Cookie?
dialogue?
I wish to hear more intricate details about his research into the soul jam.
That is very Spanish sounding.
Espresso Cookie? Alas, he is not here, wise elder.
Reminds me of Javier
What he
Bardem.
wished to receive for his success, he left the Lyceum and went straight to the Institute.
I see. Shame. I would have liked to ask him a few things. Perhaps next time, then. Farewell.
Hello, Hello, Sir Madeline Cookie.
Haha! Elder of the Art Sable Cookie! How may I aid you?
It's a hunch. Just listen to her voice. NPC voices aren't credited anywhere, so it's usually just a hunch. Yeah. I'm gonna keep my ears peeled.
Do you know of Espresso Cookie's whereabouts? I am eager to learn more about magic candies.
And honestly, like for the majority of me playing through this stream, there's not a whole lot of conversation that goes around the voice cast that the characters have, right? I think it's a revelation for some people when I said to them that Ginger Brave has the same voice actor as Finn the Human. So there's not a whole lot of attention being put there. So I always appreciate it when we talk about like the voice actors, because that's, you know, that's one of the things I also pay attention to quite a bit, because that whole thing just fascinates me. It really does.
You two seem to always be in each other's presence, so I naturally assumed you would know where he is.
I see. I am sorry to inform you, dear Elder, that Espresso Cookie has left the Lyceum.
A missed opportunity. Then I shall have to ask Espresso Cookie next time we meet.
Everyone is so eager to meet Espresso Cookie.
Yeah, bro.
And to think, I shined my armor with extra care, even prepared my hair with the utmost flair.
Ooh, bars.
Well, Espresso Cookie did create magic candy after all, and here I am with nothing but a cloak.
Yeah, bro, now you're realizing.
Madeline Cookie! Hey, Madeline Cookie!
Oh, again? Alas, Espresso Cookie has returned to the Institute.
What? I was about to say, look at all this food! Let's dig in! There are so many tasty-looking treats here, and food always tastes better when shared with friends. So come on!
A fine idea, good friend. Very well, let us feast.
Alright. Espresso Cookie is the new icon now. And he is the moment.
This may be the last time we walk through this market. Our delegation's mission is complete.
This place almost feels like home already. And we've only been here for a few days.
Will you miss this place?
Miss this place? Ah! I can't wait to be reunited with my king and train with my fellow cream wolves. I can see it already. The snowy mountains, the perpetual blizzard, the cold wind singing through the valleys. Being stuck here is making me sweet. And it doesn't feel right. Hey, you even listening to me?
Look there.
Attention! Over here, folks! Now's your chance to climb atop Sun's Watch, the tallest spire in the lower city. Up there, you can see mud flats after... more mud flats, as far as the eye can see.
The lower city doesn't... Okay. So I was right about it. It was the upper city and the lower city. Oh my god. I didn't even... I was just guessing there, but apparently that is what they're called. Okay.
Oi! You two! Yeah, you lot! The tall one and the small one!
Yeah, that's Cockney, my dude.
You seem like the travelling and sightseeing sort. I'll knock off a few coins just for you. What'd you say?
It's very good accent, honestly. It's a very good accent.
Thanks a bunch. And here's your ticket. Huh?
Like my Cockney accent doesn't even sound that authentic. Thanks a bunch. No, it's not good. And he is your tick.
Hey, this tower's off limits to animals, and that beast next to you is definitely an animal.
Like whenever I do Cockney, it kind of just sounds like me doing an Australian accent.
Comrade in arms.
It kind of sucks.
Those are some sharp-looking fangs, though. Tell you what, you can leave him tied up here, safe and sound.
Tally ho, good.
Say that again to my face! I'll tie you up!
Alright, ease up, man.
Leave it. Let us seek nourishment instead.
Why, I oughta... Huh? Hey! I thought you wanted to get a look up on that tower!
I'm not the greatest fan of heights to begin with.
Alright.
Our city fares well today. Ever peaceful and quiet. Cookies smiling and greeting each other on the streets. Hard at work and busy with their daily lives. Laying eyes upon such sights, I still cannot believe that we are on the brink of war with Dark Enchantress Cookie and her forces. I must do everything in my power to protect our cookies. The research on magic candy must continue, no matter the cost.
This is the type of speech right before. I know, bro. Oh my god. I know. It's just right there.
Consul, sir. I have an official request I would like to make.
Oh? What is it, Sir Financier Cookie?
I would like to investigate the cookies and white masks myself, sir.
Excuse me? He's a dude? Why does he have that voice? What? What the? What? Never. Sure, man, sure.
Several of their posse have been detained by the city guard.
No, that's not.
But we've
That's
no
how
idea
women,
of where
man.
they came from, or what their ultimate
At least that's
goal
how his
I
voice
wish to
sounds.
investigate this matter to the fullest. They must be uprooted from the source.
Request granted. I leave the investigation of the white masks in your very capable hands, Sir Financier Cookie.
Like, you know, in terms of, I mean, there's been a lot. There's been multiple, way too many. Not wait. I shouldn't say way too many, but there's been multiple, hundreds, I would say, instances where grown-ass women would voice male characters, but they're usually boys. They're usually like kids, not a full-ass adult. Not a full adult like I would assume he is. But that's a surprise, for sure. No. Financier is a girl. I don't know why she's called Sir though. Probably because of her paladin stat. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
You are to proceed with uncovering their deepest secrets with my full support and blessing.
All right.
It shall be done, Consul.
I was about to say, bro, like, good God. Mansion Custard.
Father, I have received your summons.
Yes. Your announcement at the Lyceum was quite extraordinary. To transfer
Hey,
the
Pip.
Soul
Hey, Mel.
Jam's energy
Nice to
into
see you,
a
man.
cookie-made receptacle. I still cannot believe it. And to think, such a feat was completed while you, a member of House Custard, are serving as consul of the Creme Republic. Our family has deep roots, boy. Deep roots, dating back to the days of the Vanilla Kingdom itself. In fact, my brother once had the opportunity to serve as premier of the Vanilla Kingdom.
I swear to God, bro, it's just so weird that this game is like doing classism. It's so weird. You all have cookies in your name, bro. Like, come on. Let's not pretend we're special.
And prowess, I have risen up to the station of an elder. But my ambition strives to go beyond. Our family, House Custard, will one day rise up to be the greatest of all. not the greatest of 9, but the sole seat of power. The day has come! Now is the opportunity, as we've amassed enough political clout. With a claim on the magic candy, our success is guaranteed. So, tell me, what are your plans for these magic candies?
I have no doubt in my mind that Dark Enchantress Cookie is poised to strike at a moment's notice. Though many cookies stand against her, our odds are still dismal. Our Republic must be prepared to take a stand against the enemy. Though we have a contingent of paladins, we may need to increase our forces with a new and more formidable army.
A bold idea. Proceed with haste. And do not worry yourself with financial concerns. All the coins of House Custard will be at your disposal.
Okay, cool.
As for numbers, volunteers from House Custard will be ready and waiting. And mind you, there is no path to success without sacrifice.
So true.
Our family will stand behind you with every step. Stay focused and bring forth the best possible results for our house.
All right. Send gifts daily. Fater Fig. Hey, man. I think you actually left at some point. Don't worry, bro. I completely understand. Dude, I miss Strawberry Cookie, honestly. I actually do. I actually kind of miss Strawberry Cookie. Haven't seen her in a long time. Those cookies in white mask, how dare they threaten the peace and order of our republic. I shall get down into their rotten core and eradicate every single one of them. Last week I got Venom Dough Cookie. Good for you, man. Happy for you. Bring back Strawberry Cookies, so true. I mean, it is kind of my fault though, because in both, I mean, I guess not both, but in the Beastie stuff, when I have to do Monster Menace, like I can't put Strawberry Cookie there. I really just can't. I mean, I'm not even like fooling you. I don't think I'm fooling anybody when I say that. Oh yeah, I definitely put Strawberry Cookie when it comes to like Monster Madness. Cause that just doesn't happen, my dude. It really doesn't. Blasted white masks. Who are they and who do they work for? Just how many of them are there in the Republic and how far do they spread? I must get to the root of this. What do you guys? Why? What's with the question marks, guys? Oh yeah, I managed to get the EC to 1-star promotion on one of my alts. That's pretty cool. Mudtown. Imagine if you live in a place called Mudtown. You just know the local government doesn't care about that town, bro. I shall uncover their secret this time. Divines, grant me wisdom and strength. Grant me the knowledge to distinguish good from evil. I'm so close to getting DE to 2-star, but her banner is ending in a week.
Steadfast faith always prevails.
I'm sure PFP has a way powerful DEC. I've also played Zenless Zone Zero. Yeah. Honestly, in regards to like, you know, a mobile game, free-to-play game, this has been it, man. Now, when it comes to like doing things on my free time, it's either this or watching through Critical Role. You know, that's another thing I haven't really talked about at great lengths at the recently, despite me really wanting to do that. I've got you now. You're that nuisance that kept getting in the way. You leave us no choice. I shall end you right here. Not if I end you first. I haven't been doing my job actually. You know what? I haven't been voicing the dialogue right there.
I do not expect forgiveness.
First win. I also have Shadow Milk's legendary costume. Good for you, man. The new one. I tried to get that new one, bro. Didn't really come to me, unfortunately. I had the other one though. I had the Eternal Sugar one, as you can see right here. That came in as a surprise as well. Remember that.
Espresso Cookie. I see that you are soldiering on with your research. I assumed that you would be resting, seeing how you've spent many sleepless nights.
I mean, mine's at 1.2 power. I'd say she's pretty strong. I'm surprised PFP and I have the same legendary costumes in our collection. Well, not all of them though. Pretty sure you have the Black Pearl ones. I don't know. My strongest cookie I built.
Pardon? Ah, I am indeed resting at the moment. A brain cluttered with research can only be organized and refreshed with further research.
That's wrong.
I find this form of rest more than suitable.
That's wrong, bro.
I understand. How goes your progress with creating more magic candies?
I have replicated the process by using espresso and succeeded in creating more.
Oh yes, for sure.
The next step is to test their usage with cookies other than I. Though, finding volunteers capable of using these new magic candies is proving somewhat difficult.
And then as we set in...
Your volunteers are right here.
There you go, look at that.
Excuse me?
Volunteers for the next step of your research.
Are we going to use the magic candy now? I'm ready to take note of everything.
I'm ready to volunteer in these new experiments.
This is somewhat unorthodox, but very well. Let us begin immediately.
Dang, bro.
Espresso Cookie's magic candy? Fascinating!
It's a geometric and aesthetic masterpiece, and the aroma of coffee, astounding!
Indeed.
Shall we proceed?
Sir, yes, sir. So bitter. Why am I crying? Why is the bitterness making me cry?
Oh man, I recognize this voice. Oh crap. Okay. Let me just find that one real quick. I'm sorry guys, I'm getting distracted. I know I'm getting distracted, but yeah. Let's see. I gotta like find this thing. I'm sorry. I've recognized that so much. He's Keiichiro from Ghost Stories, the dub, actually. He is Christy Autumn. And it's crazy that she still has the voice. After all these years. I would imagine that would have been, you know, gone by now. But it's pretty cool.
Oh, this is new. My sight has never felt this sharp. My dough is quivering.
Again, Rob
with energy.
Paulson on that one.
I feel like I can write thesis after thesis. Pure energy is flowing through every part of my body.
There seem to be some side effects. I think it is safe to postulate that only I can wield magic candy containing espresso.
Could you elaborate, please?
I am certain that wielders must share a common ingredient with their magic candy. This magic candy made of espresso does not merely resonate with my dough, it resonates with my very soul as well.
So I'm surprised that people in the stream and people in the chat actually know what I'm talking about. Usually people don't. That's surprising. Do you know the Angels of Delusion? I don't know what that is, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah. Not the ghost story stuff. I'm sorry. My latte cookie is my second strongest cookie, and eternal sugar is my third. Shadow milk is my fourth. You gotta fix your shadow milk, bro. Shadow milk is very strong.
But such a range of diverse ingredients will be nigh impossible to collect if we are to create a vast number of magic candies. Especially now, on the brink of war.
Yes.
Theoretically, using the wrong ingredients may result in life-threatening side effects.
Why? Why is everything so bitter? I can taste my thoughts, and they're bitter too!
Shut up, Keiichiro. Oh man, I love that. I love ghost stories, bro. Good God. That was one of those shows where, I mean, I watched it the first time around. I watched it in Japanese, just so you know, when I eventually watch it on the dub. You know what? Here's how I did it. I watched every single episode back to back. Right? I would watch an episode first in Japanese dub, and then I would watch it on the English dub, just so I can see how different it is. It is crazy that they were able to do that. At any rate.
I feel like I can stay awake for a full week. No, a month.
Like I said.
We may indeed have to rethink our strategy.
It's not Chihiro, it's Keiichiro. They say, no, Hilary Hag calls it Ketchiro. It's Keiichiro. Yeah. Or Hilary Hag, not Hilary Hag herself, but Hilary Hag's character. The elder sister, right? Oh man. Why are you all question marking it, right, bro? Yeah, my mind's low-key confused, right? I know. I mean, I should take this as a perfect time to recommend to you guys to watch that thing. I swear to God, if you haven't watched Ghost Stories, oh, you know what? No, I guess if you're like in the I don't know. There's still some things there that you can like appreciate it, even if you're like somebody who's much younger than some of the references, because some of the references would just fly over your head, right? People like Christian Slater, you're not gonna know who that is, right? Like Mean Girls, I mean Mean Girls is still pretty popular to this day, but you probably wouldn't know. Some of you might not know what that is, and that's understandable, but that's, yeah.
light of the divines, give me guidance. Your humble servant, Connolly Cookie, prays before you. Guide us, our house Connolly, down a path of sweets and fortune. Particularly coins, that is.
I haven't watched it, but I've seen many compilations of the dub that's low-key hilarious. Like the quote one, have you accepted Jesus Christ as your powerful personal savior? and the cat, right? It's like oh my god. Oh, I should have watched that thing and it's so funny. Oh man.
Aid us, our house Connolly, and I shall endure any trials and tribulations laid before me.
Of course.
My stomach was churning. My mind was in dismay.
My stomach's kind of churning as well.
Soul gem. Magic candy. All that nonsense has only benefited House Custard. Just thinking about Custard Cookie and that conniving clotted cream cookie makes me retch. And that nosy, no good oyster cookie, poking around and asking too many questions. All this stress is making my dough brittle.
I think Cannelle Cookie is also I forgot the name. She's the older sister character in Persona 5. I hear it though. I really do hear it. Yeah. I forgot the name of the star student, the one with the short hair that eventually joins the Phantom Thieves. I forgot her name. Jesus Christ, it's been a while. Basically, her elder sister. She's the one that's voicing this character. I hear it though. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I hear it.
Someone else is here in the Divine Sanctum? At this hour?
You! Found you!
You! White Mask! I heard you were captured by the city guard. How did you get here?
Providence always shows a way. We are blessed, protected, and guided in all moments.
All moments.
You don't belong here. This is the Divine Sanctum. The light of the Divines watches over me.
We have news. A certain cookie has learned of your ties with us.
Oh.
If our deal is exposed, your house is finished. You have been warned.
Damn, bro.
What? How? Tell me. Be more specific. How much does this cookie know?
I hear it.
Stop! I demand you to stop and tell me! No, no, no! This is bad. Oh, this is bad. If word gets out, no! My family will be done for.
She is a lot more expressive here than how she is in like voicing that character. It's pretty nice. Anyway. And the one where the child just breaks out of the random cries and goes, "Thanks, man," and it confuses the cat. He just goes back up. Yeah, that child that I was talking about, that's Keiichiro. That's the guy that like I was referring to. Yeah. That has like the voice here as well. That's pretty neat to see. It's nice that she's still doing work. It's surprising, you know. People forget. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, like that show was came out in like the early 2000s, which is why I said it was surprising that she still has the voice. Because it's a long ass time ago, bro. More than 20 years ago. Jesus Christ, I feel old. Hi. Sorry for not being in your screens for a long. Don't worry, Lumi. I get it, bro. You know, class is back. We get busy. Far be it for me to tell you what to do. It was because my phone has been broken. Oh my god, okay. Never mind, bro. Well, that would break anybody. I can't see stuff clearly. Yeah. Oops, gotta go eat dinner. Probably be back later. If anyone forget about me, by the way. Oh yeah, like, by the way, since I have the comments right now, let me give you your fishes, bro. Because Fallen is not gonna be on stream. I feel like he's gonna be way too busy. Like, I don't know this. I don't have it in full confidence, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be busy as well. Classes are back. Here's your fishes, Lume. Luby. I already had 10 bags of sweet jellies. I also really got very sick, vomiting through up 100. What the hell happened to you, Lumi? And I can still taste the bitterness. Oh no. Are you okay? At least I got the longer end of the stick. Look at him. I feel so alive. My eyes refuse to say shut. That won't do. Just how bitter is espresso cookies coffee? I think we need some nourishment that'll help us with all this caffeine. Could you help us? Sure, of course. Yeah, jellyberry. You got that, bro, don't worry. Oh, thanks so much. Look at all this sweet and yummy food. Let's dig in. Alright, so day 1 is gonna be finished now. We just went through day 1, and there's like 5 days of this. So I'm thinking we do 2 days per stream. I think that'll be respectable. That's a respectable amount of content right there. I might change the title of the stream later, but that's gonna be what the plan. Don't worry, bro. I'm now okay right now since I got to the hospital. Jesus Christ, Lily. What the hell happened to you? Well, it's good that you're okay now, but alright. Gotta watch out for that stuff, man. Alright. Like, the only time I ever got that sick was when I was actually out. You know? Probably shouldn't talk about this, you guys are pretty young. But yeah. I was out drinking. It's the only time that ever happened. But apart from that, I would say I've been, you know, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say I've had the healthiest diet. I really haven't. It's just, I feel like I can usually just keep those,
Consul, sir,
keep what I eat
the
in.
delegation seeks an audience.
Anyway, weird tangent right there. I'm sorry.
Not at all, my friends.
Doesn't matter. Would have talked to you even if you were busy.
That's right, Crunchy
We're
Chip.
gonna get ready to take the Soul Jam back.
With the success of creating magic candies, it is time we take the Soul Jam back home.
My friends, I deeply regret to inform you that we will need to continue research on the Soul Gem for just a while longer.
Yeah.
What? You scoundrel! I knew you were hiding something!
Allow me to elaborate. The magic candy created so far can only be wielded by espresso cookie alone. For others, the magic candy is merely the bitterest of espresso-flavored candy. Our goal from the very start was to share the Soul Jam's power with mini cookies, was it not? Therefore, we have no choice but to continue our research.
How much longer do you need?
I trust that
Bro
it
is
will not be
pissed.
long. All available resources and staff at the Institute of Thaumaturgy are being dedicated to the effort.
Hey! Psst! Wildberry Cookie! What do we do?
The goal was clear from the very beginning. Sharing the power of Soul Jam with many. Returning home with the Soul Jam now will make this impossible.
That's right.
The ancient heroes wouldn't want that. Would they?
I love that even when Crunchy Chip is like trying to whisper, he can't help himself to scream. Like that volume of right there would have like anybody this quiet of a room would have heard that already. That's funny. Pretty much I have no idea what's next in the world is gonna throw at me. Bro, please take care of yourself. Come on, man. I wish you're taking care of yourself, man.
Then I guess we gotta agree. But let's not make it seem that easy. All right. Looks like there's only one answer. We'll let you keep researching the Soul Jam for now. But it needs to be kept safe. And returned in perfect condition. Not a single scratch, you hear?
I think they already knows that.
Or I'll have my wolf chase you down!
Thank you for your understanding, my friends.
Said it before and then say it again. He has like a very good screaming voice. Like a really growly voice. I love it. I love it.
I think it is safe to say my hypothesis has been proven. The ingredients of both user and magic candy must resonate with each other to make full usage of its power and avoid any ill side effects.
I see.
Sugar has its limits. It cannot be concentrated and compressed any further.
What if we use something instead of sugar?
Something harder than
Yes,
compressed
Cage.
sugar.
What if? What if?
With a smooth surface.
And already in the shape of a sphere.
What about pearls? Pearls are perfect spheres, inherently pure and smooth. And most of all, pearls are significantly more resilient than any candy or dough.
Why would...
But pearls are very expensive.
Yeah.
For our experiments, we'll need an almost endless number of pearls.
Leave that to me.
Whoa, is the consul rich? He's rich, right? Is he that rich?
There's only one viewer. Never mind. It's me, bro. It's me. I have like the stream on my phone up. Yeah. It's wild, man. Yeah. I don't know what happened in the algorithm, but here we are. I don't know. Maybe people are just not in a very CookieRun Kingdom mood, right? People are like thinking about the world at the moment. Anyway, we're not gonna get in there. We're not gonna get into that. Just saying. It bears mentioning, though. I feel like. Anyway.
That's not the point. I have an idea as to where we can find large amounts of pearls.
There's also a big black ball in the left down corner of my screen with black tails coming out of top. That sucks, man. I'm pretty sure that's just, you know. Yeah. That's on your end, I don't see that.
Greetings, Consul.
Oh my
Your
god.
request for an audience was received. I have been awaiting your arrival.
By the way, Lumi, you don't know this. This is my favorite cookie in the entire Odyssey expansion. Love her design.
Our matron awaits. Please, follow me.
To what do I owe the pleasure? Matters of state must be keeping you quite occupied, and yet you have requested an audience. Or perhaps you wished for another cup of tea?
Indeed. I very much enjoyed the tea served during my last visit. I was wondering if I could ask for another.
The trail has gotten bigger, not gonna lie. Okay, designs are so good, not gonna lie. Yeah, pretty good, honestly.
Of course, young consul. I shall have a cup of tea as well.
Yes, madam.
Now then, what really brought you here today?
Wants pearls,
what
bro.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Pearls.
To be frank, it is about magic candy.
Yeah.
Espresso Cookie has succeeded in its creation, but it can only be safely wielded by him alone. The ingredients used in this receptacle must resonate with the user's soul itself. To create exponentially more, we need a simpler solution. Magic candies made of pearls.
Of course, the simplest solution, bro.
The pearls of House Oyster are of the finest quality, iridescent and perfect, are they not? What's more, pearls are resilient. They would be able to harness the energy of Soul Jam safely.
I mean, talking about resilience, pearls are done.
As receptacles to house a portion of Soul Jam's power. Pearl candies, so to speak.
You know, pearls were
Pearls
done
and candy, you say?
in pressure.
It sounds breathtaking already.
And honestly, no. You know what? No, most gems are done within pressure. So maybe I shouldn't say that. I'm pretty bored. Not gonna lie. I've been logging in CRK for like 3 or 4 days. You know, CRK gameplay can be pretty boring sometimes, and a lot of the time. I mean, yeah. Honestly, I'm not gonna really be able to offer you any other alternative at the moment because I'm trying to like catch up, my dude. I really want to like catch up with the story, the latest story. You know, so much is happening in the latest chapter of CookieRun Kingdom. I have in no way prepared to actually tackle that at the moment. It's just not possible. You know, I have a way to do that. For sure. I have a way of doing that. It's just not. I don't like doing it. I don't want to do it.
Which is why I ask for your aid, Elder Oyster Cookie. The reason for my visit is to request access and usage of your house's significant supply of pearls.
In my opinion, CookieRun Oven Break gameplay and CookieRun Tower of Adventures gameplay is so much better. Maybe. I don't know. Is the story better in those games though?
Pearls are indeed magnificent things of beauty, aren't they? And House Oyster's pearls are from the clearest and deepest of waters unearthbred.
Ooh.
You stand to gain much if you succeed in making these so-called pearl candies. But what have I to gain? Hmm?
I love his voice.
Do not take this the wrong way, but I am from a house of merchants and traders. One must make ends meet somehow.
Somehow.
If we succeed in creating pearl candies, then the guards of House Oyster will be the very first to receive them. A Pearl Legion, a force that matches the strength of the ancient heroes themselves. Your house will gain much power, especially over the other 8 houses of the Krim Republic.
To hear such a proposal from one of House Custard, I never thought I'd see the day. You always did have a plan in mind, didn't you, young consul?
So always did.
Though I suspect you always had your reasons.
I merely wish to bring our world into a new era. A strong, free republic. One that can withstand the tests of time, greater than the kingdoms of old.
Yeah, I got the volume way high.
We of the sea have lived in these lands for generations, but those of butter and sugar showed up and began sauntering about as if they owned these lands. With pearl candies, that balance of power may shift significantly. I simply cannot wait to see those silky buttered faces turn sour. What a sight it will be. Oh, even just a mere glimpse of such a scene fills me with anticipation. Very well.
She's so sus right now. I'm sorry.
The pearls and guards of House Oyster are available for your plans.
She's super sus right
Thank
now.
you, Elder Oyster Cookie. You will not be disappointed.
I don't know, my guy. Maybe all are the same. For all their good stories, for the good stories, since of course devs are very good at writing stories, you know. So you can always give me some. So, anyways, can you give me some CRK challenges? At the moment, I don't know. Like, can you give me the highest score you have with this? Can you beat that? Let's put it that. Let's put it like that.
I am the Supreme!
Hey, that's okay. Bro, I forgot. I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Like, you have to remember, Lumi. There's a chat delay, so I can't understand when you're like when you're like talking to me as if there's no delay. Yeah, it's a combination, I suppose, of like what your setup is and what my setup is, which in terms of the internet's not the best, I would say. If I had my way, I would be streaming at 60 frames per second right now, and that's not what we're doing. My god, there's a lot. That's a lot, man. She did not have to take... Bro, that's pretty normal, you know. Yeah, but I mean, but I'm just saying, bro. Like, if you're gonna talk like that, I'm not gonna understand you. Oh, I mean... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to, man. Sorry. I'm slowly losing it. I think I have to go to sleep. I promise the next stream that I do, there'll be less ranty. Right? The next CRK stream I do, it's gonna be less ranty. Because honestly, like, who wants that? I already said what I wanted to say with the, you know, bad they've handled Odyssey, right? Okay. Sorry why I'm doing this at the moment. I got distracted. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, that's that. My god. 18 days, bro. I'm pretty sure like the next one, level 15, is gonna take like an entire month. Which is chump change from what I have to like invest in this game, even moving forward. That's just how much story there is in this game. Have there been any childhood games you played in before? I mean, I played Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. I've streamed some of those, and I'm planning to like go back and like playing that stuff again. Honestly, I've like grit my teeth because I have to grit my teeth in playing that again because it's clunky. It's very clunky, and some of the movements you would have on the weapons, depending on which weapon that you use, some of the movement is just very stiff. Yeah. But that's one. I played One Piece Grand Adventure one time. Several times actually. There's been like 3 videos that I did about that game. What else? I'm planning to like play another game actually. Once I've gone through some of the other games that I plan to like finish. I still want to finish Twilight Princess. That's a good game. It's a very good game. You know, doesn't treat you as stupid, right? It treats you as very smart, which is lovely, remarkable. I love it. So anyway, so there have been games having their names being colors. There have been games having their names being colored, but are actually puzzle games. We should probably play them. If you see one with the black square dot, then that's the one. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Are we talking about a Roblox game? I don't know, man. Are we talking about a mobile game? A PC game? If it's a console game, I'm not going to be able to play it. I don't think so. I'm going to put Manor Oyster as the last thing we go through today. Yeah. Because I don't know how much I'll be able to take in for this session. Because I feel like I'm tapped out.
Good news, everyone. I have procured an ample supply of pearls.
No, not a Roblox. It isn't a console game. I think it's a mobile or a PC game. Yeah. If you can't find it on PC, then you can find it on mobile. I really don't want to do it on my mobile phone. I really don't want to stream in my mobile phone because I don't. Yeah, the phone. I mean, my phone situation on my my voice, my mic situation on my phone. It's not good. That's really my bread and butter in regards to how would people know me? How would people know that it's me on the stream? It's just my voice, bro. It's very minimalistic approach. So, yeah. Those are the things I take into consideration when I like play on something. Right, when I stream on something like a phone, I don't have fancy schmancy setup on my phone, so unfortunately, yeah. I do have a mic though, but the problem is even with that mic, it still picks up a lot of white noise. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be also very distracting, severely distracting, if I may add. So there's that. They would you very channel in your voice brochacho. No. Here's the thing, man. They would click in. They would probably click in. I grant you that. But are they gonna stay? Because that's how it is on YouTube. You wanna like be, you wanna have your channel have good metrics, good analytics. The thing that they count on the most is watch time, not really viewership, not even subscribers, honestly. To a certain degree, it's subscribers. Like once you hit like 500 subscribers, then yeah, I think you're fine to be left alone. But The main thing is just not. It's viewerships and I think watch time. Never mind. You know what? Actually, it's a bit of both, probably. Yeah. At any rate, I mean, I don't just want them to like check the thing out and then eventually come out and not engage with the content anymore. I want them to stay. Like if they have something to say with what I'm talking about, bro, I'd greatly appreciate it because I'd appreciate a conversation like what we're having right now. Yeah. Hi again, hey Pastry. You can try searching it in PC once the stream ends, so I will try. Sure. There's been a backlog of honestly things that people have said to me I should play. Like I have Subnautica on my Steam. I don't have it downloaded at the moment, but that was something that I bought because somebody told me I should play that thing. And I was like, yeah, that's a pretty good idea. I haven't really gotten around it. Because there's been a bunch of games that I've been like basically just playing instead of that. But that's one thing. Yeah.
Wow, there's so many!
And all in perfect condition. These must be worth a fortune.
Find a way to transfer the power of Soul Jam into these pearls. Do not hesitate to spare any. Espresso cookie? I hope these will suffice.
Consul, clotted cream cookie, I believe I cannot.
Oh.
May I remind you that the ingredients used to create a magic candy must resonate with the user's soul.
Yeah.
Espresso cookie, our republic is on the brink of war. We have no idea where or when Dark Enchantress Cookie will strike. There is no time to spare in a treasure hunt for perfect ingredients in mass.
I do not wish to see my research and invention bring harm to other cookies.
As Consul of the Krim Republic, I order you to begin creating pearl candies.
I will not. This research is too significant to be utilized in such a manner. I cannot allow my research to be tarnished.
Then we stand at a crossroads. It is nigh impossible to persuade one with such an adamant opinion. It was an honor to monitor your research and progress, Espresso Cookie. But I believe our paths diverge.
What's happening, bro?
Your efforts will not be forgotten. The next phase of our experiments will proceed without you. Now then, esteemed researchers of the Institute, it is your turn to spearhead the project. Please proceed with creating pearl candies.
Well, this is awkward.
Golly, what do we do?
Oh man, I'm blanking out. I'm sorry, guys. I really gotta go to sleep. At any rate. So I Google searched and it is actually available in PC. You gotta tell me the name, bro. Like, come on. I guess that's the last thing I'll do today. Search for that. If I can. Yeah. I'm so excited, so let's just stream them. The names for the games are just red or yellow or green or purple or black, pink. You can search each color. Let me actually see it if that's the thing right here. No, I don't see it. No, I don't see it on my, like, Google Play thing on my PC. I don't see it. So that means I have to, like, stream it on my phone. I don't know if I figured about that. Yeah, this blend you have prepared for is quite exquisite. I could not help but keep wanting for more. It's rich and the flavors are calming. Ho-ho! I'm glad you make it. I'm glad you made it. It's quite special, you see. House oysters are the secret, if you will. Here's, have some more. You have more than enough oyster shells, after all. Now then, what's this about a strong free republic? Ah, yes, allow me to elaborate. On the surface, everyone is free here. In the Republic, everyone wears a smile on their face. Everything works like finely tuned clockwork. But I believe that there is an unknown fear that's haunting our people. Fear the Dark Flower War back in the Vanilla Kingdom, and the fear between the two irreconcilable factions of our society. Wow. A place open to everyone yet controlled by few. There are those who reign over the masses. Power and wealth gained through nurturing fear in the hearts of the cookies. These cookies can can eat whatever jelly they wish, and they do not fret about their dough growing stale. But the world outside the Republic is changing. New kingdoms and nations are rising as we speak, and we're against a grave threat, Dark Enchantress Cookie. How long do you think the Republic will last in these turbulent times? I believe that we need more a new force that will protect her. Oh my god. Well. I see that you're quite different from your predecessors. Yes, you're the honest and freshest to become consul, but even so. In fact, I've always wondered where you've set your eyes on. Hearing you today, you have a different you definitely piqued my interest. I look forward to seeing where your leadership brings our republic. Thank you. Now, shall I have another cup of tea? Perfect for today's weather. Okay. It's in stream maybe, or even itch.io. BRB. Don't worry, bro. We're about to end, honestly. Yeah, because I feel sleepy. That's never good. Anyway, I'd like to thank some people before we head out. There's not a whole lot of people at the moment. You know, Fifi, I think Fifi actually dipped. He actually went away. Not even like, you know, usually he would say something if that's a thing. If he has to like go, he usually like says why. I think he got annoyed or just frustrated, honestly, that I'm dissing their favorite game or his favorite game. I mean, yeah. Okay, it's over now. Alright. But before it is over, let me thank some people. I returned from dinner. Hello. Just in time, bro. We're about to finish. I'm sorry, bro. Tonight is just extremely... I'm not extremely cold, but tonight is just cold for me. So I'm sorry. I'm kind of relishing that moment. But once we kicked around April, I want to say April, May, just the summer months where I live. So like even the nights would be super hot, so humid. Again, no dry throats, but good God, is it hot? Right? Once we get to that point, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stay up a bit longer by then, because it'll be super inconvenient for me to sleep. Anyway, oh, I truly have some kind of timing. PFP, read back the stuff I have talked about. Yeah. So again, I'm gonna thank some people. Pastry Cookie Fan, welcome to the, thank you for coming to the stream, man. Surprisingly, a lot of comments from you. Very surprising. Silver Wolf 4662, welcome to the take it to the stream, Madod. And obviously Melchizedek Sinclair 8220. Thanks, man. Luminica Tool, obviously, right here. Fighterific. Welcome. Thank you for coming in the stream. I think you're pretty new, actually. Just surprising. Fifi 65800, who yeah, left, I would imagine. Unfortunately. Yes. I miss you, man. Please come back. Like I said, I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry that I've been severely harsh about the game. It sucks, man. It sucks that we're here. I'm enjoying the content like 40% of the way, you know. Once we actually get to some pretty interesting stuff, you know. It's not completely poo-poo, but it is poo-poo. Let's learn to admit that, right? Like, come on. And again, like, I'm not like putting this down to elevate what my favorite thing is. Like, I haven't really done. The only times I really made the comparison between this and One Piece is that when it's at times when it's like me being a crazy fan, like, because I also acknowledge the fact that not a lot of people are interested in watching that show all the way through. Completely understand that. So it's not like, oh, this is One Piece is so much better than this. Well, I can't, bro. The fact of the matter is, like, most gacha game would have something built in to their game that would have you play the game for at least more than a month, more than a week. You know, that's the hope, is that you stick around for more than a week, probably even forever. Hopefully forever you keep playing the game. So things like this, I want to say I expected it. You know, I expected it because you had like the jelly meat, jelly stamina, I should say. You had that stuff. I expected it with that, but now, seemingly from out of nowhere, we got a story that has its own stamina, right? This is not even like, oh hey, if you had like extra stamina, you can like just use that, right? It's not even like that. You have to actually grind through the game to get what you want. Sucks, obviously, but yeah. I'm sorry if I'm harsh about the game. That's just because, you know, I care about the game. I want this thing to be better, you know. And again, if I'm gonna be put in a position where somebody asks me, hey, is it worth going through the story of this game? I have to tell them the truth, which is it made me go through the game. It made me go through the game for 2 months just grinding through the supplemental stuff. Not the supplemental stuff, because Odyssey is very relevant to the story. But they made me do that, and it was unpleasant anyway. So that's all I have to say about that. I always have something to say about. One day I'm not gonna say anything about it anymore. I'll just say, you know what, I've said enough, right? And I'll stick to it, hopefully. But today's not one of those days. It's just, unless they manage to make it worse some point in the future, which hopefully doesn't happen. But you know, can never tell. So I'm sorry, Fifi. I'm sorry. Again, I just know. I know for a fact that this is your favorite game. It's just, I can't, bro. Anyway, let's move on. Valerius Furpy, thank you for coming to the stream, man. Desi White Lily, thank you as well. Liderate, dash N6GA, thank you as well. And last but not least, a very so shiny, so strong a pool. Welcome, thank you for coming to the stream as well. And with that, yeah, you gotta get some pasta stuff. It's pretty insane, not gonna lie. Okie dokie. Yo, dude, it is alright. I just, you know, like, Fifi was not available in the stream, you know. I'm pretty sure he like went to the other stream that it's playing in conjunction to me. It'd be funny if I actually like raid there, but I don't think I can do that at the moment because I don't have the stream. I don't know. I don't think I can do raids at the moment, unfortunately. But I want to. I can't point you guys towards another place. At any rate, yeah. Learn the session gun. The nice thing about this though is I think, you know, no, I'm not gonna do that. The next stream that I'm gonna do with this probably like 8 days later or like another week would pass, so that I can just say that we're heading towards a good direction, or like we're making some good progress in every stream that we do. You know, that's the hope for me. Yeah. The nice thing about this is that once we finished all of these days, once we finish Odyssey, this is gonna be the worst part, right? Which is I've explicitly said this is the worst part. Once that happens, I don't feel like there's other things that we have to go through that are presented in such a way like this. Nothing in the special episodes at the moment, I think, is something that we have to go through. I think this is it. This is the breadth and depth of our hell. You know, and we can get out of it. At a certain point. Also, please take a break when you're tired. Don't worry, bro. Like, the last stream I did was like 2 days ago. I take my breaks, bro. Don't worry. And if I don't, bro, I would still be streaming right now. I would be powering through to like day 3. So don't worry, bro. I take care of myself. Yeah. Yeah. At any rate, that's it, man. Be good, stay safe. You know how it is nowadays, man. You gotta stay safe. You gotta keep your gotta stay on your toes. And also exercise, honestly. I've been trying to like get back into it, man. I really am trying to. It's just that recently I've had to like do some stuff. And hopefully I hopefully I'm able to like keep up with it, you know, because exercise has this nice thing where the day after I exercised, because before that, before I was starting to like get back into it, I was very much, you know, just out of energy every single time, despite the fact that I've been, you know, eating pretty regularly, right? Maybe even more than regularly, honestly. But I've always been, I've never had like, you know, I've always ran out of energy around at like 9 o'clock. I mean, again, kind of similar to how it was today, where basically we just asleep most of the time. But when I exercise, I got more energy. I was able to stay up pretty late at night, even though I didn't have to do anything. But yeah, full of energy when I do that. So I plan to keep doing it. It's very good. I feel very good when I do it. Anyway, some update for me. Keep it up, my guy. I believe in you. Existing can make you exercise, can make you get more energy. So true. Yeah. And here's what I'll say about some of the suggestions that people might have for me to play. At the moment, I can't really do anything, you know. If you want me to play something, maybe after CookieRun Kingdom, because between this and like I feel like I have my mind filled up between Twilight Princess and this, especially this, because there's a whole bunch of stuff I have to like, you know, I have to like remember and stay focused on. So, because that's the whole point of why we're going through the game. Because I want to like learn more about the story. Yeah. So in regards to like future recommendations or like suggestions on like other games I could play, I don't think I'll take anything at the moment. But if you're really insistent of me playing through them, I would advise like remembering them until the time where I am essentially ready to like do them. But at the moment I can't do it. I can't, you know, like forget the games that I'm trying to play. Forget what you guys want me to play. There's like a whole slew backlog I still haven't gone through. So many things I started out playing but eventually fizzled down to something. Well, that's it, man. That's all I had to that's all I can really do for that series. Nobody's watching them, so I might as well not just try anymore. Anyway, I'm like the guy who exchanges low stamina for high speed. Yeah, you should play the color puzzle game once. I mean, I'm gonna try, bro. It's a puzzle game. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be I'm gonna be severely asleep for that. You forget, bro. I'm doing this in the middle of the night. You know, we'll see how it happens when I actually exercise. I feel like that's gonna increase my motor skills. Not motor skills, but my brain motor skills. I think I think you should. That's a thing. Brain motor skills. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if I can handle like playing puzzle. I mean, you know, I've been playing Zelda at around the same time, honestly, and I'm able to do that. If it's gonna be that challenging, if it's gonna be that much of a puzzle maybe I could do it. But if it's like a full-blown puzzle, I'm just gonna sleep, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, I don't know how well it's gonna go, but there's a good chance I'll sleep through it. I swear. Yeah. Clear 15 to 20 levels, only play them every 3 to 4 days. What are they? Never heard of them. Maybe just yeah. You don't know Zelda, bro? My God. God, I feel so old. Oh, you know what? No, it's not that I feel so old. It's just, you know, Zelda is Zelda. You don't know what Zelda is because it's not available on mobile. It's not available on PC. It's not available really anywhere else other than Nintendo stuff, right? I get that. Oh yeah, you know, what are you asking about then? Like, what are they? When you said what are they, what are you talking about? Because I was talking about Zelda, bro. Yeah. About the motor skills or something. Just being able to, like, solve problems, solve puzzles. You know, trying to do that around the time where I'm supposed to be asleep, I don't know, bro. It's gonna be a short session, I have to say. I don't know, man. I mean, you've seen how I've been with, like, when I'm just trying to, like, pay attention to a story that doesn't really have, I mean, it has some layers to it, but it's not like a mystery story at the moment, at least. And I can barely keep awake sometimes when I do that, so suffice it to say, maybe I do that when I'm, like, really confident that, hey, I can stay up on this. But yeah, I'm not a fan. But when I stream, I'm not a fan of, like, the stream should be at least at the at a length of, like, a feature length of it should at least be 90 minutes, right? An hour and 30 minutes. That's a comfortable way for me to say, oh, okay, this stream happened. But if it's like 30 minutes, which I'm assuming where I would be in puzzle games, playing puzzle games around this time, I don't know, bro. That was super weird. Like, I was here for like 30 minutes and it was a stream. I don't know, man. Anyway, I've been talking way too much right now. Maybe I'm dumb like a bird eye. Bro, you're suggesting to me puzzle games, bro. I don't know if I don't know if you're playing the things that you're suggesting to me, which is probably not a good sign if you're not. Bro, don't do that. If you're suggesting me something that should tell me you have its vote. You vetted it yourself. You're like saying, hey, this thing's good, I think you'll like it. Right? If you're suggesting something to me. I played them and yeah, and you're not dumb, bro. Come on. At any rate, you know. Yeah, I did say I was gonna leave. I was about to leave. We've done our thank yous. We've thanked some people. By the way, I haven't thanked PFP changes too much because they don't have their top fans thingamabob up. So yeah, I'm very happy that I actually remembered PFP changes too much. They're not there. Anyway. Alright guys. Thank you everybody for watching. I really hope I can finish this in due time. You know, it's not gonna be, again, still have at least one more week. At least one more week. And then some change. Still have at least one more week before we can actually get back to our to the beastie stuff. You know, for me, I think the Legend of the Dragon, PFP is not here. unfortunately, so I can't like I can't talk to them about it. And Fifi is not here as well, so I can't talk to them about it. How important Legend of the Red Dragon is. They suggested it to me, so I'm pretty sure it's up there. But in regards to me being being able to ignore it for the sake of us being able to move forward with the story, I don't know if I could do that. So I hope I can. So we can just move forward, right, with the story. Yeah. I wonder when Fifi left though. Probably around the time when I started dissing his favorite game again, bro. Yeah, you haven't been here for a long time. I've been doing that a lot, especially when I was like going through Odyssey. Yeah. I mean, I know you play Lumi. Have you finished? I don't think you've gone through Odyssey yourself, right? What was his I mean, you're looking at it, bro. We're playing it. We're playing his favorite game. This is it. Dude is obsessed with this game. Obsessed with its story. Obsessed with, like, he's like playing every single iteration of this idea. And I say idea like the CookieRun stuff. He's playing all of that stuff, man. That's why he's here, bro. That's why he's a mod, bro. Because he's willing to like go above and beyond the Call of Duty. Like giving me all the little tidbits that he knows about the game, or the story, I should say. All the stuff that the game is not really gonna the game's not really gonna like call upon, mention to you, because like they're just trying to, you know, they're just hoping that you notice them, but beyond that you kind of crap out of luck. Every single the minutia he gives them to me, you know. And again, I think for more than one occasion he says that this is his favorite thing. So I'm pretty sure when I said his game is when the story of his favorite game is kind of insufferable, that's when he left. You know, in some degree I'm right though, Fifi, if you're still watching this. You know, in some degree that I am right. Come on, man. Like this thing stops when we're actually over Odyssey. Like I'm calling this the biggest hump that I've ever experienced in like in any free-to-play game that I've played. This is the biggest hump I've ever experienced in my life as, like, you know, a free-to-play player and free-to-play games. You know, he left because of your opinion. Literally just your opinion. Yeah, I know. Here's the thing though, like he's like he's been tanking that stuff ever since I've started Odyssey. How many videos have I talked about this thing? How many videos has it been? Let me just see real quick. Fucking, there's like 1, 2, at least 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 streams, and there's been several streams during those 9 streams where I was just really crashing out, like badly crashing out, like severely crashing out. But I was like, not really screaming, but you can tell in my voice I was angry. I was like sighing, deeply sighing a lot, you know, because in my mind I was like, the fact that we've been in this thing for like 9 streams, and the fact that I've been doing this thing It's been 30 streams of me doing the game. I thought I'd be over this by now. And it's not because I don't enjoy the game. It's just that for some people, like myself, I like my things going at a certain pace. Right? You're talking about the person who like fast forwards anime episodes nowadays. I didn't used to do that, but now I do. And I do that because it's better for pacing. It's better for me in terms of pacing. That's what I do. So, you can call that as a preference, but yeah, I like to keep things going. So I can I can go, yeah. Anyway, just, yeah. In terms of just preference, bro. I just want it to be, I just want to go through it. And it's weird that in the medium which is video games, do I feel restrained when it comes to control with my story compared to like an anime. Like, you know. And bro left because you dissed his favorite game even though you were so tired of it. Like, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, bro, this is a video game. This is the medium. It's called the interactive arts, bro. In regards to like being able to have full control of how you handle the story. This should have it, man. It's gonna give you not just the breadth and depth, but also full control of how much story you can take in. Like in that department, they give you that because they give you options of how to go about Beastie's stuff and stuff. I can like go to episode 13 right now, right? Which is nice. If I want to like really just fast track what everybody's talking about, right? But when it comes to this stuff, when it comes to the Odyssey stuff, I don't feel that way. The fact that I have to go 3 weeks, 2 weeks just to wait, essentially to wait to like engage with the story again, it sucks, man. Again, I've said this before. With One Piece, at minimum I only have to wait a week, and even with that, it's like 11 minutes of actual good content, and in those 11 minutes of good content, 4 of them would be relevant, 4 of them would have like a good animation, right? Because production in that thing sucks so much, super bad. But that's it, man. Even with that, I would like modern One Piece episodes again. Talking about One Piece again, modern One Piece episodes, I would have that at 1.25 speed. I would have it that fast because it's super drawn out. More drawn out than most your average anime episode. You know, most normal anime episodes I would have at about 1.15. Yeah, 1.15 speed, maybe 1.20 speed. Because they're just slow for me now, bro. I don't know. The One Piece is real, literally. I am very evil. Yeah. Do you ever play Roblox? I did play. I played Blox Fruit. Somebody recommended that to me. His name used to be that big, but apparently he changed his name. Yeah, they recommended that to me, and to me it felt like an MMORPG type of tip. I'm not really looking into like an MMO experience, especially not in the One Piece variety. I kind of like wanna take my mind off of it at the moment, honestly, which is a weird thing to say, like your favorite thing. But that's, I mean, that's where I am. Yeah. Yeah. And I wish I could like play some of the One Piece stuff on stream, but I'm pretty sure not gonna be able to. Because for one thing, the most popular One Piece game out there is called One Piece Pirate Warriors, right? That's kind of like the hit in terms of like One Piece games. But that thing like just consumes your RAM. Just because there's a lot of like, it's the nature of the game is you have to go through a mob of people. You have to like you know, run through a mob of people, like beat them in the process, right? So and that takes a lot of RAM power. So it's pretty hard to do that. Forget recording it, just streaming it. I mean, forget streaming it, just recording it would be pretty hard. Anyway, which kind of sucks. Anyway, computer much make your PC yeah. It's not a very demanding game in regards to graphics, because I feel like I could play One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 on my system, which is not the best. You know, it's really not the best, but yeah, I can play through it. The only time that it really like shuts down, because I mean, if you've seen my streams of that game, it really only shuts down. The only time that I think it would shut down is because the RAM would be having a field day with me. Where it's basically, you know, on life support because I've been just abusing it at that point. But yeah. That got off tangent. You know, I said I was gonna leave. I really said I was gonna leave. So anyways, whenever you play Roblox game, Nullscape, oh, it's gonna be fun. I like you to remember that. To remember you suggesting me. I don't know. Probably should put that on myself. I should be the one that puts that on the list. Rex, Game Rex. Because there's been several things that people have said to me I should play. Steam games. I mean, also obviously Roblox games. I think somebody said I should play Fortnite. I'm not very good at shooting games, my dude. Never been good at them. Because of Entity. Yeah, actually, you know what? I should say, why would you suggest to me why would you suggest to me Nullscape? In what angle would I like it? You know, because I hope this CookieRun Kingdom streams have told you, I've given you the idea that I'm a big fan of good storytelling. In a lot of ways, that makes or breaks a piece of media to me. How good they handle storytelling. I don't know if Nullscape is a good storytelling. If it's just a grindy game, my dude, I don't know. I have this thing to worry about. Like, come on, man. You can play it if you want. Oh, okay. What kind of game is it, though, Nullscape? Is it like... Is it an MMORPG? Because if it's an MMORPG, brother, I can't, bro. Nullscape. Oh, this looks interesting. Wait, genre. Indie horror survival. Oh, okay. Another horror game. Dude, I haven't even gone through Iron Lung, bro. Peep me when I actually beat Iron Lung. Which is probably gonna be sooner than October. Hopefully sooner than October I actually get back to playing Iron Lung. Yeah. I thought the stream ended, so I ended up leaving. I don't know, bro. I thought I was leaving. I got off tangent. I was talking about. Oh wait, hey, PPG is too much. You can tell me right now because you're here. How important is the Legend of the Red Dragon? How important is this thing? I mean, I don't know, bro. I just read what Google told me. Apparently it's a horror game. Or horror survival game. I don't know how true that is, but that's what it told me. Has no jump scares. Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Are you still here, P-Fish? And it's too much? I hope you are. Blox Foods really sucks though, because of how insanely grindy. I mean, it's an MMORPG. It happens. That's kind of what their design is. What the design of those things are. It's a time sink. It's just a time sink, and you're there because of vibes, right? That's what MMORPGs usually are. It's just a very vibey type of space. Yeah, and there's like a lot of people. Like on a server, you meet a lot of people there. So that whole thing, it's the life of those games. People are basically the lives of those games more than any type of genre, video game genre. Is in MMORPGs anyway. Okay, so it introduces one especially important plot point, that is the dragon tongue. I won't go into details, but it's especially important when it's brought up in episode 13 onwards. You say episode 13. Okay, I got time, I suppose. So I can ignore this thing up until episode 13. Is what you're saying. It ties Battaya to... Okay, and introduces them as a new ally to the Alliance. Okay, fuck. Damn. Immediately shows what the deal was, so it's kind of spoilery. Oh, fuck. Okay, okay. Never mind then. I mean, we're still far from it. Yeah, bro, I usually do that when it's like really late into the streams. I can imagine that like just screwing up with the algorithm and like in regards of recommending people to watch the thing. I can imagine that, but it's like, it's alright, bro. And I usually reserve that when I'm like really, I really need to say it. So yeah. If you can see me making some headway in this thing right now, I will tell you right now, I have not seen any most of these things. Not I've seen the very beginning of this thing. I should say that. But that's the only thing I've seen on this entire thing. Anything else, I have no idea. All this forking down the road stuff right here, I have no idea what those are. Again, I'm just trying to go through this game unlocking every single cutscene so we can go through them together in a more streamlined fashion. That's the hope. I'm hoping that works. If it doesn't work out that way, we can just like go back and like revisit some of this stuff right here. Like this. And I'm hoping that works out like that. Yeah. Did you just... Yeah, yeah. Hear me out. I know it's not a very good idea, but could you watch it online? The whole thing is on YouTube. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Because I have seen how long this thing is making me wait. Again, one quill. You need to... You need 40 minutes for one quill to be regenerated. And that's true for both of these, by the way. This thing, I don't need to like... I could like skip this. No sweat. This one is important though. And with this one, the quill comes back after 40 minutes. Which is insane. I hate this quill system. I know, right? Like... Let's go back. I don't know how... I don't know how much you actually get. How long it takes for like a jelly bean stamp, whatever this is. Stamina jellies, I'm sorry. I don't know how long it would take for like one of these things to be regenerated. I'm pretty sure it was just like 6 minutes. If I'm wrong about that, then I'm wrong. But I think it was just 6 minutes. After 6 minutes, you get one more jelly bean. Stamina jelly. Yeah. Make 10 minutes. It ain't that hard, bro. Like I was suggesting when I said Odyssey, when I was doing this thing, that it sucks that the daily missions only give you 10. You can only like do 10 a day. A day you can only do 10. They want you to be in this thing for months, bro. I swear to God. Like Fifi said to me, again, Fifi's an old player, like been playing it since the very beginning. Essentially, like even, I mean, he said that Odyssey was like their thing for quite a bit of time. Was the thing that this was the update for quite a bit of time. So in that sense, it made sense like that. But now there's like so many things after Odyssey, which screwed things up a bit, I have to say. And even he would say it. But still though, I've said, freaking, at the very least, if you're not gonna remove the daily missions, if you're not gonna remove the quills overall, if you still want me to do completed missions, either like adjust this to like 20 daily missions, or just remove the limit of being able to do daily missions. Just let me do this thing on like one day. Do all of this in a day. At least a couple of days. Not like an entire week. I would get like 70. Because that's stupid. Anyway. Devsys could have made it 10 minutes for 5 quills. Devsys could make it. Devsys could have made it anything. The quills shouldn't. The quills couldn't have been here in the first place. The quills could. Stamina Jags could have been substituted for quills as well. They could have done a lot of things, but they choose not to do it. I don't know why. I really don't know why. The only other thing I would say that makes sense in my head brain is that they're preoccupied in doing something else. They're preoccupied in like testing and debugging the newer content, right? That's where their priority is at the moment. And I get that. To a degree, I get that. But if you're gonna like... If the whole point of your story right now, like right now, we're in the press right now we're in episode 13, 14 and 15. Like this is Endgame, this is Infinity War, right? Everything has been leading up to this. If you're gonna frame it in a way that okay, we're proud of this, we want you to get the entire context as you're going into this, they would have done something with the Odyssey, and they would have done something with the Legend of the Red Dragon. They would have done something with those. If all of the other special stories stay the way they are, have the same stupid limit with their quills, I would have been fine. They're not important, but if they adjusted Odyssey and if they adjusted the Red Dragon stuff, that to me shows that they're actually proud of what they did in those stories. Right now, I don't feel like they're proud because I feel like, to me, they're hiding it. They're hiding the fact that they did an awesome job. And I think that they did. It's just, again, the presentation's awful. Like, I'm sorry, Lumi. I mean, you already heard this, but I have to reiterate it every single time. I think for PvP change's sake as well. I don't think. I don't know. I like to repeat it. I like repeating it. On the chance that a dev would be hearing about this, because often that's kind of the case. Like last time. The last stream I did, for no reason, I got Dark Enchantress Cookie out of the blue. That to me tells me, and to some degree they're listening. I don't know in what capacity, but they probably are. And if they are, bro, please fix this thing. I don't care if you fix it well after I'm done with it, but just fix it, alright? Maybe then I'll be able to like recommend people going through Odyssey outside of watching it on YouTube, because that's not the best way. That shouldn't be the best way for you to go about this thing. Everything that you want to experience in the game should be in the game. It should be in the game. Like the experience of enjoying the game, the majority of it should exist within the game. If people say, if people like recommend you to go out of your way and find another way to like have a better experience of going about the story, and I think that's just wrong, man. It's a waste. A waste of opportunity to make a better experience for your players. Again, if they're gonna log out of your game, they might as well just, go to another game at that point, I feel like. Anyway. The Odyssey update literally made me quit temporarily because I couldn't access it because of PvE difficulty to get to it. Wow, really? But also because I wasn't able to get called. Okay, Clouded Cream was meta apparently. As I've seen in the story here. In the comments here. For we are in from back in the day, episode 13 was hard. Yeah, I've heard people say that. I've heard people say that. They were suggesting to me stuff. I remember people were like hyping up. Oh, you gotta be ready on like the golden cheese stuff, right? It's gonna surprise you. It's gonna blow your mind how hard it is. And then I fixed my team up with Strawberry Cookie still in there, and we were able to do it. Nobody died actually, you know. Again, Fifi said apparently they've adjusted the power scaling, I suppose you could call it, in regards to how powerful generally speaking a cookie is at the moment. But they never adjusted how difficult they never adjusted how difficult the dungeons are, the stages on these crispier levels. I can't speak. It's late. I'm sorry. So yeah. Either way, Clouded Cream is also it's bad. Well, Lumi Clouded was very much meta back in 2022. It was very different back then. Yeah, I know. In your old days, old cookies were meta. They made the quill system like that because of money. That's what. The literal. No. I mean, you know, yeah. You can use your gems to it, but you can also watch ads to it, which is also, you know. Yeah, that's very driven by greed, I'm sure. It just sucks, man. It sucks. Again, I really want to explore more of the story. Anyway. Holy shenanigans. They're not $1 billion company right now. You haven't seen the worst yet. Ancient Plus was the worst thing we almost got in CRK. Also, PFP, when you were playing Roblox, have you ever played Nullscape? I don't know if you do even play. I already know that, bro. Have you played Roblox? It's never such a game. You should go more chill hangout games. Thanks, Yuffie. Thanks, PFP. It's kind of the same. It's kind of doing the same thing for me, honestly. Cancel quill system. Though you should probably play Nullscape because the new stakes in this gameplay is sort of peak. Although when I played Nullscape, I never seen what the story and the lore was. And the thing is, they never nerfed the smoked cheese boss. They simply got much stronger cookies than the ones we had available in 2023. Like any high rarity cookie this year easily clears it. Yeah. Yeah, bro, Strawberry Cookie is there though. I mean, I could do it right now. You know what? I can't actually do that. Never mind. Because back then, I'm pretty sure some of the units that I have, especially Pure Vanilla Cookie, were not level 100, so I cannot accurately recreate it. But it is on stream, so there is that. Yeah. I kid you not, Stardust boss in dark mode was impossible to clear when it first dropped. They ended up nerfing it when GCFs dropped, but no one was able to TP star it before. Kind of like where I am with Beasties at the moment. I can't really 3-star a lot of the stages at the moment. I mean, not a lot of the stages, but especially episode 8's stages, I can't really 3-star them without hiring another cookie. So, to some degree, I get what you're coming from, where you're coming from. PvP changes too much. I'm pretty sure, but around the time I get to like episode 13, I would have zero choice but to actually just experience it through story mode. Any other way would be impossible for me. Yeah. At any rate, this has turned into like a chatting stream. It's clear I'm not yet tired at the moment. I'm just not keen on the idea of reading more story at the moment. I suppose. You know, that's the nice thing about this particular version rather than this parts. Is let's say I was tired. I don't want to like listen to a story right now. I can just like stop. You know, and I know some people are gonna say, hey man, this thing is more streamlined, and if you actually finish the entire thing, it's gonna be available here. I get that. I really do. But for instance, there was some like on some crispiest stuff, there were moments there where it was like it was better to like the cutscenes played better in the actual stage rather than the Tower of Record stage. You know? So I'm kind of fearful in whether or not that's gonna be the case when we actually go through this Red Dragon stuff. I don't know. I had to low-key hire a DE 3-star the boss at the end of Beast Keys episode 30 because you need her to clear that boss and I hadn't rolled her yet. Oh, that sucks. That is pretty scummy, actually. And the game doesn't give you, doesn't preemptively give you that, don't they? That kind of sucks. That sucks a little, actually. To be fair, it's like needing Mystic Flower to have a chance in episode 3 for hard mode because she removes apathy effect. And how you need charcoal for episode 11. I am just hoping I don't have to actually do that. I can just, you know, roll out with my usual gang of cookies and be like, let's own this, guys. We're here. Hopefully that same tactic would carry me throughout the more recent Beast Keys episodes. Yeah, I've talked quite a bit. I've talked in great length about this game. Yeah. I really should. I really want to like sleep now. I've talked quite a bit already. So by the way, yeah, I have to like.
I cannot fight my own feelings.
I have to like build this one up, right? Very important for guild stuff. I got you. It is just it is weird though that it's weird that maybe not that weird at all, but you know what? Never mind. Forget what I was trying to say. Sleep. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. I really do appreciate it. And Fifi, please come back. All right. I'm sorry I'm being mean about your favorite thing. All right. I'm really sorry. But I have to tell it like it is, bro. If you have a problem with One Piece, bro, please let me hear it. All right. I'm not the type of person who's like, when I obsess with things, it's usually that also involves how bad they are. The nice thing about learning what makes your thing bad is that you learn more about it. It gives you a perspective on the things that you love, and it, if anything, it emboldens how much you love that thing, because maybe you love it in spite of all that. Right? You're stupid now. You're stupidly in love with the thing that you want, or the thing that you love. Like with me with One Piece. To a certain degree, I still love it, but it's like, I became the Fifi of the stream today. Yeah. I mean, it's you and Fifi usually, for the most part. I'm hoping that when we actually get back to BSG stuff, and honestly, once I get the Legend of the Red Dragon up and running, hopefully by then you'll be around as well. You guys will be around as well, because I'd actually like some discussions about that, guys. I think that's a pretty interesting story as well. It's a lot you can actually. So that by the looks of things, there's a lot of things that are actually going on in there. So I would hope that you guys are actually present, both of you, so we can have twice. We can have twice the discussion, and we can just alienate everybody else in the chat that hasn't really gone through the Legend of the Red Dragon stuff yet. That's the hope. That's the hope. It's nothing. I'll do my best to be here at the right moment. Study's keeping me busy, but I shall try. Yeah. All right, man. All right, we'll stop, man. We'll freaking stop. Oh, so I got the stupid Uno all. I don't know what that is, Lumi, but congrats. All right, I'm actually gonna stop now. We should probably sleep, guys. I don't know how early it is to you guys. How early it is for you guys. I don't know how late it is. We'll just stop. We're just stopping right now. Anyway. All right. Let me go to the other screen right now. There we go. Oh. Next stream I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do some Zelda stuff. Because obviously we can't go through this thing right now. If I go through it right now, it's gonna be like episode 2 and 3, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully by then I'll have enough. I'll have enough energy to like go through 2 stories, 2 episodes, 2 days worth of content. Anyway. Thanks, guys. Thank you for for everybody that's keeping, for being here. Like, I've seen like 5 people in the stream now. Yeah. We're working through it, man. It's important. It's really important. This is, it sucks, but it's important. Yeah. For posterity. Anyway, I'm gonna stop now. Good night, you guys. Good night, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good day. Be good. Goodness.